All right. We are back a whole week later after all the crap that went down. God, almost I need a mental refresher on it. Anyway, the missions now that you are aiding the Russian government under a contract by uh, Major Chekhov. The mission is to investigate some goings on at a Russian military supply depot / warehouse. There have been odd goings on. Troops have been doing inventory of heard movements within, but found no bodies of people or rodents around the area. It has been quite an oddity, and they seek some supernatural expertise to figure out what kind of things are going on over there. They've had 3 engineers in the past month vanish at that location.
So we're here to enforce squatters' wrongs for Russia.
Yes, hopefully you catch some Ukrainians or something there. The squad of people on tank sitting duty right now are Lee Mao, Norman Blake, Thomas Num, and Rob Banks. There was another person that was joining the group, but apparently they had to take a piss or something. So they're not joining you right now. So 4-man squad you are.
Yep.
All right, you take the Manticorp surveillance van all the way to a military base on the southern edges of Moscow.
Imagine it's not possible for us to kidnap the Chinese men.
What was that, Brett?
Is it possible for us to kidnap the Chinese tech expert from the last mission to go along with us?
Let me see if I have him in here. No, I did not put him in the players. Actually, let me look for that real quick. What mission was he in?
The assassination mission, which was the last one.
Okay, here's me and one.
We might not need him, but you know, better have the tech expert than not.
Okay.
You were saying, Red? Or wanted to say?
No, it's
Whoa.
alright.
Who draw that?
Fucking
it's not a drawing, that's a 3D
I see. Maybe
One
I
of
should
your
have brought
fucking
Hans
models
for this mission.
vanished.
Wait, whose?
Where did Blake go? I moved it onto the map.
Was he packed? Or was he set the, like...
He shouldn't have been packed. Yeah, the model's right there. Now let's watch this.
Make sure to put him on the thing.
No, he didn't vanish this time, so whatever the fuck happened
Strange.
happened once. All right.
I'll tap him on the thing to see if he's illegal to pack.
Yeah, he was on Will Not Pack, so.
Don't jet.
There we go. All right, so you've asked for Min One to join you on this rather than joining the search for Echo.
There's enough of us searching for Echo right now, I think. Basically everyone else in the company.
Except for people that would be useful on that. Yes, so, all right, the four of you plus Min One have appeared at the tank depot. You're being helpfully escorted along by Sergeant Makarov here, showing you the building in daytime. It was a long drive out to here. There's a lot of underused fuel depots, and it looks like there's actually frequent vehicle use in the area, but they've since cleared it out and have cordoned off the area with hazard warnings. It appears like they're covering with some explosives warnings around the area, saying that the area needs to be cleared out. But of course, the sergeant just brings you right past the markers to show you what looks to be a well-ordered warehouse stocked with many vehicle components.
Right. Suppose we'd best get to investigating, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Does the sergeant know anything about what's been happening around here? Other than engineers going missing and...
This is not a normal duty rotation for me.
Well, Min Juan, I think, is best served just using drones and staying in the car, right?
Yeah.
He can go play against an impact like a proper Chinese patriot.
What are the odds of pulling
your
this,
microtransactions are wrong.
What are the odds of pulling Echo from Genshin Impact?
Not high.
I don't know. I only
How
play
many?
Stargate.
How many for a pity pull?
All the pulls you get are pity.
You're pitiful for pulling in the first place.
Wonderful. Great.
Like Genshin.
We all pity you.
I don't know if Genshin has pity pools.
You just
I don't know either.
just a resounding, very guttural, phlegmy spit in your general direction.
Min Wan is in the vehicle, and he's deployed the drones to watch over the surrounding area just to make sure it's not an outside intruder getting into the depot, causing noises and disappearances.
We'll call
Gotta
him if
re-add some
find...
stuff to my sheet because I didn't last time. Shit.
By the way, I figured out why the Russians have problems in the Ukraine. They're using tanks that were obsolete in the 1920s.
Yeah.
But you talking
Well,
about
I do have
World War
silver.
tank?
You say that as though this isn't the normal state of affairs for a Russian military.
I feel like World War I era is a bit early.
Yeah,
I
this
do have
looks like World War
silver
II ones to me.
bullets. Would it have been reasonable for me to grab iron and silver bullets, like pellets for my shotgun?
Is it
Nothing's stopping
reasonable?
you.
I mean,
Oh,
possible. I don't care about
in case
reason.
it's
Nothing
Fae
we do is
fuckery.
reasonable. Yeah. In case it's Fae or ghosts. So yeah, because we didn't get a chance. I would imagine I would have been able to just grab a couple, just a couple mags from the armory of just alternating silver and iron shot.
Well, if it's demons, I know a couple of exorcisms, but
Well, wrought irons, it works on Fae and demons. Silver only really works
is
on some Fae.
works is heavy quotation marks for
It-
should
it is
work
still-
as in
As in, if you
That's what the
stories say.
if you hit a demon enough with iron, it may stop working.
It is quite literally still better than nothing. Or just regular
Hmm.
ammunition.
well, it might not be
Unless
better than
it's a-
regular ammunition.
Well, if it's a full manifestation, right?
Thinking of
Like a
cold iron
regular
rather than
ammunition would work on it.
just raw
Yeah.
iron.
Not RAW. WROUGHT.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's the stuff that's meant to work on
cold
demons
iron is
and-
for demons.
In any case,
It's weird.
Anyway.
Mythology's weird. They change it.
all
Okay?
iron is cold.
So I'm just gonna say iron and silver buckshot.
All right. So anyway, back to Sergeant Makarov here. He says, "This is not my normal post, but I hear trouble started a month ago. Brought in foreign researcher with prototype tank. Said they've been developing it from old schematics. Something of a self-driving tank. No ability to be interfered with by EMP.
They're just
Ooh, neat.
pulling
So-
shit out of cold storage and modernizing it without too many computers.
Yes, they haven't gotten to the modernizing part of it.
I say.
We have it on. We have it located here, but we haven't gotten it to work aside from manning it.
And 3 engineers are missing, you said?
3 maintenance workers, yes.
I see.
Do you know if this the site's had any, I don't know, break-ins before the tank's gone here or after?
Not a broken window, no locks on the shutters damaged. Would have to be
Nothing
someone with
unlocked when it
key.
shouldn't have been.
Anything unusual on the cameras?
I would. Does this place even have cameras?
Please tell me.
Cameras are on exterior. We caught nothing on them.
Right. I would ask if there was something wrong with the inventory, but this is a Russian military depot. Of course, there's something wrong with the inventory.
We have inventory accounting on the desk over there by radio. If you want to do a count of everything, do so yourself.
Tommy, guys stationed here, they all Orthodox Christian?
I do not see why relevant.
You just answer the question.
I could do a poll.
Do you know if anyone's outwardly religious? Severely so.
private, big enough.
Was he around this place?
He works at guard at the toll booth.
Let's see.
Unlikely.
Hmm.
Well, suppose we'd best get to poking around
Yeah.
the warehouse, right?
Yep.
If
So
you're not currently busy, Sergeant, stand outside and call for backup if you hear screaming.
if you hear gunfire, you call for extra backup.
I am on shift for next 4 hours. I will have my rotation come to see you then.
Are we going to read the inventory? Because I don't think any of our characters can read Cyrillic.
Yeah, we're gonna need a translator. Oh,
Look, I've got a
hang on.
phone.
Our text spec will do.
Look, we've
That's
got
his job.
phones. You can use
There
Google
is
Translate.
now
It's fine.
on modern phones. Yes, there are now inbuilt translation. You can do if you just scan text using the scan tool.
In any case, let's take a
It's
peek
actually
at the
done all in
documents.
the camera app itself. So
Yeah, you can scan Cyrillic and it turns into actual language.
English. Yeah.
Yeah, it turns readable.
It's not the best. It's sort of like Romanji, you know.
Oh, it's actually
Or like,
fantastic. I tried it recently.
Yeah, I tried it a while ago. Maybe they've updated it again.
It can read Japanese. It can read Cyrillic. It's great.
Yeah. The last time I looked at it, it was the poetry was strong, shall we say? You know, like a very beautiful duang.
You read a Putin speech, I guess. Or no,
No.
not Putin. You would have read Stalin. Your favorite.
No. It was actually just Welsh.
I didn't know Stalin was Welsh.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Alright, so what do you investigate first in the warehouse?
Well, you mentioned the inventory. Let's take a peek, see if any discrepancies are immediately noticeable.
Alright. You look through the lists of things there. A lot of them are parts for the vehicles that are on hand. There's highlighted portions of the Cyrillic that is not non-common stock for the warehouse. It seems to be stuff that's special order for the experiments going on with the tank so far.
Any custom explosives in them, or anything Banks would specifically pick up on?
Well, you see that there's some things that are not Russian type in there, specifically parts for 2 different types of German tanks.
Hey guys, they're using German tanks. Aren't the Cabal German? Don't they do autonomous tanks?
Yeah.
Yes
do.
and yes.
Hang on. Let's give Hans a call. See what he says about this shit.
Imagine he just lets it ring.
Yeah. Well, actually, hang on. No, flip a coin.
Why would I flip a coin
Heads,
over?
he'll pick up. Tails, he won't.
But why would we call him?
Yeah,
What do you tell us about
Good
the tanks?
question. Why would we? Well,
why
I
would
suppose
we
he
need
would
him
have,
to tell us
I-
about tanks?
I mean, look. If someone's gonna have knowledge of World War II era German tanks,
Yeah.
True, Fritz is
Local
more
man
one guy.
Yeah. He could tell us, how big's the gun, where's its weak spot.
Just open up the Wikipedia on the, or not even the Wikipedia, the fucking tanks
Oh, I play in the
wiki
War
page
Thunder.
for
I
the
know
tank.
by heart.
Yeah. So one of the tank parts on file is for the Panzer IV Tiger. The other one,
Tiger is
Panzer
Panzer 6.
IV.
Tiger
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Yes, Panzer 6.
Yeah.
The Panzer V is the Panther.
Oh, I got this information elsewhere anyway.
I mean, your information is wrong.
Oh,
But yes, that's the Tiger E, also known as the early production model.
well, in any case,
Yes.
in any
Its
case,
weak spots are the sides of the turret and its ass.
and also for some reason rounds from mouse or moss.
Fucking cruiser ammunition.
excuse me.
Yeah,
Where exactly are these stored? Banks'
Uh.
professional curiosity getting the better of it.
They are listed in the munitions pile, supposedly in the back shelves of the warehouse.
All right. Is there anything about who supplied these things?
They were special order.
A fucking mouse? What the fuck's a mouse?
Panzer 8.
I know what a mouse is out of character. It's a
You
what was
don't
it?
need to be defensive about it.
He's threatening my manhood here. It had I want to say 37mm coaxial, wasn't it?
The mouse?
No, in any case, let's take
128.
a
No,
Let's look
had
around, see if we can
128
find
main gun, but it had a coaxial cannon as well. So 40mm, 37mm.
We're not playing War Thunder here. Stop reading German documents.
75.
76.
What was it? 75.
Anyway, let's look for stuff.
I should have known I'd get you bogged down in tank autism.
It's your own fault. Also, the only way
I wouldn't actually have to do any encounters.
The only way to kill a mouse anyway is to drop a bomb on it. You're not getting through its armor, not with anything man-portable.
Great news for you guys.
you are you are severely underestimating what's man-portable for Rob Banks.
Also, magic.
Do you have 500 kilograms
It
of
help
just
nukes.
TNT that you can place on
500
top of
kilogram
an
bomb, Eagle airstrike.
Yeah.
Do you think TNT is the best I can do?
Well, 50s don't do anything. Like 50 kilograms of TNT won't do anything. 250 will break the engine if you get it on the engine bay. Or just detrack it and fuck up the turret ring.
Well,
you'd be
Sounds
looking
like a
at
problem if
500
it
or
had
larger.
tracks.
Yeah, well, you'd be looking at a 500 kilogram bomb or higher.
Anyway,
Ideally,
let's find the mouse shell. Hopefully, it's not loaded already.
Why would you store the ammo right by the tanks? Come on.
Why wouldn't you?
You can move the tank.
It's supposed to be somewhere in the back, right?
Yep. So a lot of the parts in the front of the warehouse, you scan the shells. All of them are vehicle parts, track repair kits, and that sort of nonsense, as well as pallets, of course, for moving this stuff around should new orders come in.
Is there any explosive or anti-tank?
It does not appear that they keep the munitions in the front.
Okay. I'll head off to the back. Just make sure that all the munitions are there where they're supposed to be.
All right, up here you see. Looks like there must be an inventory. Well, an issue with the manifest on the inventory because you pass by a box. Well, actually, Rob Banks, I want you to roll.
All right.
Because Rob Banks would notice this before anyone else. Let's see.
That's how that.
Oh.
That went the other way. That should have been a 5. That defied physics, I think, because of the cart in its way. Bullshit.
What is Rob Banks' skills again?
He's got +2 explosives.
He robs banks.
Not
Does he have
anymore.
any perception?
No, he's got thievery and explosives.
Yeah, alright. So it goes unnoted. Then don't mind what I said.
Damn. Well, let's walk around further.
Alright.
If you hold Alt and point at the floor, you get a bunch of squares on your screen.
Yes. Because the floor is made of floor.
Yes.
Floor is made of floor. If you
But
hold
there's also
Alt
an
over any
interesting
of them,
hole in
that'll-
it.
Huh, didn't know that.
That's
Oh, yeah,
just a door
no.
hole.
Accidentally figured out the first time we were playing.
No,
Anyway.
I want the dice.
There we go. Alright. So Thomas Num and Rob Banks move to the back of the warehouse. One of the lights is out here next to the forklift. But
And the
it
lights
seems
is
you
out, huh?
successfully find piles of munitions. A bunch of shells are meant to be transported over to T-70s if they're ever brought back into service for any purpose. Quite a ton of them line the back wall. And over off to the right side of the shelves, you see, some heavy shells meant for a mouse.
All right, let's open. Wait, are they just lying out there, or are they like labeled in a box, or how are they stored?
Well, they wouldn't be able to be stored in a box. They'd be on a pallet at best.
Well, they aren't that much bigger than current day. So
Let's just take one.
Just take one shell.
Yes. Shake it a little.
All right, you actually hear the insides shift on the shell.
what?
That's not good.
That's bad. That's really bad.
No, they're using it to smuggle drugs, was my immediate thought. Open it.
Yeah. Hang on. Bring Numble. Call Numble for. He'll rip the shell apart.
Yeah, let's place it on the floor.
Yeah.
Try to crack it open.
Yeah. Strengthening 2.
You
I
place
want
it
to
on the floor and you get
tear the shell's body.
Oh no. You place it on the floor and you get close to it with the intent of whatever the heck you intend on doing. You see the shell
the drugs.
visibly shake.
All right, a level gun at it.
It's a mimic.
Yeah.
I'm shooting it.
Aiming at it. Firing squad for the shell.
Yep.
You see it sprout legs.
Yep. I want to actually roll to shoot, please.
Opening
Mum.
fire.
Wait,
Universal
it
firing squad.
might still be full of explosive though.
That's our
it's
problem.
fine.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
that's
to
fine.
twist-
He wants the fire point blank at a possible explosive.
Fine. I'll rip it apart with my bare hand.
Okay.
Seems a more reasonable thing to do.
We could just throw a grenade at it.
Make the roll for me, please.
Yes,
We're not
throw a
Helldivers.
grenade in the munitions portion of a warehouse. Great idea.
Yes.
Great
point blank
fucking
range.
idea.
You
This
left
is
out point blank. Or you left it at point blank range.
at point blank range in a warehouse. This is almost as good as blowing up one of your escape routes.
Okay, so I go to punch the
It'd be hard
shelf.
not to do that.
I miss. I punch the shelf, not the shelf. It's a typo in my attack command.
Attack shelf. You're fortunate it wasn't attack self.
You attempt to.
Yeah.
Your
You just
intention is to
fell. How do you
punch
miss it?
the.
Well,
Your
was
intention
to
is to
punch
punch
through
the
the
shell.
shell of the shell. Yeah.
And all right, you hit it on its side, and all your strength is deflected off of it.
There is now a hole in the floor that's oddly fist-shaped.
You're not fucking Saito, huh? Don't get me.
No, but
He does have a metal hand.
Oh yeah, you're Genos. Even worse.
No, I'm not autistic.
You're the guy with the bicycle.
I think we have some
Not
test results
autistic.
that say otherwise.
I'm not autistic.
I don't believe you.
I really don't care.
Wait a second.
Anyway.
If I use the Elder Sign, would that get rid of this?
I don't know. What?
I don't know.
Does this thing count as a supernatural entity?
I imagine it does.
I don't know.
Okay. Elder Sign.
What? Okay.
It's a mimic.
You
What
just
do you
apply it to the shell itself.
Yes.
All right. You apply the elder sign to the shell, and the thing that sprouted, the legs on it start writhing in pain. And let's see, what's a better representation?
Oh, ignore that
for
ping.
that? Oops. I don't want to lose this. Sorry, I didn't prepare something like this.
Gangsta Sign.
Why do I have to go so far back to change a name on something?
I don't know.
Kills you.
Okay. All right. So out from the unnested from the shell is a little crustacean creature with what looks like an explosive load on its back.
Anyone know how to defuse?
Well, Rob Banks would, but I imagine defusing a crab is somewhat different than defusing a grenade.
I disagree. It is a grenade crab.
The grenade crab has a knife.
Oh no, we
Oh,
need
fuck.
a doctor. We need a doctor to deal with the crabs.
And
Christ.
oh, is
Use
there
a
a
comb.
second shell
No,
shell
that's
crab,
me
or is it just a shell?
That's me removing the injection.
It's just a shell
I
of its
see.
former self.
Can Rob Banks pick up the parasite and carefully remove it from the explosive part?
Pull the parasite from the grenade? Sure.
What also starts
Does
with
it
a
act-
P that every grenade
does
has.
Does it act as a pin? Is the question. Is the parasite defending itself from me picking it up?
Hold on. Just grapple it and keep it still for a second.
It tries snapping at you.
Hold it still. Hold it still.
All right, I attempt to hold it still.
All right, now I'm
roll.
gonna now. Oh, okay.
Let's see. Hey, a 6.
Hey.
You are able to wrangle a crab.
Now I draw an elder sign on it.
Like,
You've
you can
just
only
used
draw
an
one per
elder sign.
combat.
Yeah.
Yes. And
You can only draw one per combat. It's an art.
It's automatically failed.
it's an art. So arts are not
Can
very
I,
artistic.
I have an art of my own. It's called violence.
Okay, well, if I can't use an art, I'll stomp on it.
Wait, hold on. I'm holding it. I'll just take it outside and pull the parasite out.
Yes, alright. If I can, I would like to assist him with the transportation for the parasite.
Is it behaving itself while I carry it?
No, it's trying to wriggle free. But it's a
I'll
crab.
get.
Oh,
I'll try and get a good grip on its
Sorry,
pincers with my
I'll
arm.
go back to my first plan. I'll pick up the shell that has the elder sign on it and shove the elder sign against it.
Okay, it's in
Alright, we
pain.
better have a double shell detonation. Okay.
It's an empty shell.
Well, one of the things the shell is removed. It still has the explosive portion.
That's someone else's problem.
Well, can I attempt to disarm the grenade?
Certainly you can attempt to disarm the grenade.
Imagine my explosives knowledge would help with this.
Roll for it.
And I yell, the power of the elder sign compels you.
Good thing that
Oh,
wasn't
that's
a
6.
1, or I would have been compelled to TPK right here.
Hey.
I think Wolf was
Yeah,
okay.
TPK.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most PK. MPK. Most party kill. Majority of the party kill.
Anyway, should do it, right?
QAF PK, quite a few of the party kill.
Yeah, so you find a way to make the parasite itself. You use your explosive knowledge, and you find that trying to just pull the parasite out of the grenade charge itself is really a bad idea. So you just make the parasite itself go brain dead by stabbing it between the eyes.
Ah, wonder.
Not just dead.
Great.
That sounds like normal dead, not brain dead.
Well, brain dead is normal dead.
Yeah. So the explosive is inert still.
Okay.
We did it. The elder, by the power of the elder sign.
Now that the crab's no longer stabbing me, I should probably be able to remove the insides of the grenade without blowing it up.
Yeah, I will help with that. Gutting this bomb.
It's dead anyway. Do we need to mess with it?
Well, I want to know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to know if this thing's actually connected to the primer. Or if it is the primer.
Well, while you guys deal with that, I'm gonna examine
back.
stuff way
So-
over there. And
So I'm going to help crack open the
Okay.
shell of the shell. Get a good look into this thing.
Okay,
Probably
so
a couple
you,
minutes. Kirby.
all right, so who is here right now? Because Bright said
Me.
he's going AFK. Okay, so
No,
Has he?
I guess impromptu 5-minute break.
I guess impromptu 5-minute break.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
He's back.
Then never mind.
So,
Negative break. The break's over already. Damn.
All right, so
Well, if we want to take a break, we can, but
no.
I am
All right,
back.
so you decided to do the safest thing with the parasite, and you crack the portions of its body that are clearly not grenade. Neither of you are experts on crustaceans or really any insect or arthropod biology. So, as far as you can tell, it looks pretty well fused into the grenade. Like trying to pull, well, it's like pulling the thorax off a spider. A lot of the guts seem to go inside.
Ah, so boil it first.
Hmm.
Like a lobster.
Alright.
Tasty explosive crab.
I would ask
Hmm.
I would ask what it tastes like, but I'm worried it might do bad things to me if I eat it.
I've been watching a show about this recently. We boil it, right? Apparently, should be like a clams or crab.
Well, I
Hang
doubt
on.
one of these is what brought 3 engineers down. They
Yeah.
don't seem overly formidable.
Uh-huh. Let's take this to that sergeant. Have him pass it to the tech boy outside.
Should we really
Get tossed
involve?
in the van.
We really
No.
involve someone from the
All right,
Russian
I'll take
military in
it to the
this?
van myself then.
Yeah.
All right, and just taking him out of that, he's going to go drop the shell off in the van.
Banks
Order
is
the
going to
Russian
keep
to
watch
look
over
the
the
fuck away.
pile of ammunition to make sure none of it moves.
Oh, we should have checked thermals.
Possibly.
Maybe thermals will work on it. Like, if they're living, they've got to
I
give
mean,
off
depends
some
on what
amount of
type of
heat.
thermal you use. If you use thermal meaning very hot, then I imagine it would work on it and the rest of the
Yeah.
warehouse.
Anyone have any thermite?
I don't want to
No.
blow this warehouse up. As much fun as Banks would have doing that, we are on a job.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So what does Minhuan think of this?
yeah.
You
When
get in
I
touch with
show
any,
him the parasite, the mimic, what does he say?
He looks over it for a moment and says, allow me to send data to lab and get the information.
Yep. Oh. Ask him if this thing's safe to eat.
I go right ahead. I will
I
not
would
be
do no
indulging
such
with you.
thing.
Yeah, you will.
He's Chinese, of course he will. Come on.
Yeah. Look at you. Of course you can ask if it's safe to eat yourself. I didn't even need to say anything.
And
Or maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he doesn't care if it's safe to eat.
And where was
yeah.
this found?
In an artillery shell.
It's closer
was
to a
the
tank.
shell.
It is a tank shell, not an artillery shell, no matter how large it was.
Yeah. It was the shell. It's stuck with a whole bunch of others.
Of course, you
So,
take the shell off before peeling it.
My thought is it's the reason engineers have been going missing, stuff's been moving, is because some of the tanks are mimics. That's what these things are.
They didn't mention autonomous control units. If they were trying to train the crabs, that might achieve the results.
And
Of course, why they'd use engineers for this instead of animal wranglers, beyond me.
yeah, engineers can't really handle people, let alone fucking crabs. Cats beyond the social skills of an engineer.
Are you finished?
No, there's still more of these things, I'm pretty sure. We can't go home yet.
And where did you
insult an engineer to his face?
And where did you find this crab?
You just said, in a stack of other ammunition.
Were all the other munitions not filled with these?
Hang on. Mason, go kick some of the other shells.
Banks is
Go Banks.
Banks is watching over the stack of shells, just making sure none of it moves.
So it numbs away.
Yeah, they kind of shake on their own.
Well,
I
considering they're still explosive as far as I can tell, I'd prefer not to kick any of them in an active military warehouse.
Just don't kick the top.
I mean, I'd live, but not so sure about
Yeah,
you
just-
guys.
Just
where
don't
did
kick the top.
where did these shells come from?
External Inquisition is what is written on the documents.
Inquisition.
You can ask the
Spec-
sergeant, but
s-
he wouldn't know.
Acquisition, special order, apparently.
The Chinese man asked to look over the manifest.
Manifesto. I see. Average
Someone take a
Chinese
picture
person.
for him. Yeah.
And he looks over it and he says, "This is military speak for they found it and don't know where it came from."
Duh.
Helps us none.
Probably in some shed somewhere. Fucking Eastern Germany.
As in, they found it here when they were doing inventory.
So
Oh.
yeah, it probably came out of some shed somewhere.
Wait, so they suddenly
They found
some
it here.
128 millimeter shells walked into their warehouse.
To be fair, these 100 millimeter shells can walk, but
I think it's more the shells were here already. Then they just found
So-
them when they moved in. They have no
well,
inventory
they had
record
to-
of where they came
they
from.
had to fucking built this place, right? Someone had to have.
At some point,
Military
probably during the
warehouse.
war.
Military warehouses don't sprout up naturally as much as I'd want them to.
Oh, dear God, the whole building's a mimic.
Neither do explosive munitions.
The whole building's a mimic. No.
Well, except
In the wall.
except for that one place in Mexico, their explosive munitions pop out.
That is true. A paradise for
We-
all
we-
banks.
We were ordered not to talk about that one place in Mexico. Oh, we're still working with Boss then, weren't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. We can talk all we like about it.
Potential.
Well, anyways, Limao is currently checking over these shells, seeing if he can find anything.
Well, a lot of the stuff that he finds is just more vehicle components. Some of which are some of which he finds are new components for the older vehicles that apparently have been brought into the warehouse.
Hmm.
Being parts for the old tank that they're trying to rebuild, refurbish, and modernize, as well as another German type tank that apparently they're trying to do the same experiment on.
Wait, so we know they have a tiger and a mouse. What could the other be? Please don't tell me it's a
that
rat.
would be the mouse.
Ah, good.
Okay, so Max is gonna turn on his thermals, see if he can identify crabs by heat signature.
The heat signature, if any, is minimal, akin to a fingerprint left on a wall.
So not very useful for identifying crabs.
What if they have
Correct.
a warm fingerprint?
Oh, here's an idea. Maybe these things feed off gunpowder.
Excuse me.
Banks is gonna crack open one of his 20 millimeters and just pour it out in a neat pile and then hide behind some boxes.
Hmm.
Put a cardboard box, some rope, and some string on it.
If there is any, he will.
I don't know where he's gonna get this
That might be
the
a
stick
job
from,
for,
but
it might be a job for
Just
me
crack
to
up.
do.
Just
hiding.
just break a pallet.
You know, when 49 watches these mission recordings, she's really going to be disappointed.
every
Hey.
mission.
We're trying to diagnose what the fuck these things are and what they do.
Yeah.
Experts, they say.
We are
That's how
performing
experts
science.
work. This is how experts work, my dude.
Poke
We're
it with a
experts
stick.
at violence, my friend. Bit of the old
any case.
ultra violence.
Build a defensive position.
In any case, after setting up a trap, do any crabs come out of hiding to eat the gunpowder?
None that you notice.
Is there any gunpowder missing when he looks back?
No. He does 3 double takes and still no gunpowder has vanished.
Sweep up the gunpowder and leave the casing there instead.
Uh-huh.
Maybe they just want the hard shells rather than the gunpowder inside.
Yeah.
Alright, so Thomas returns after delivering the empty shell and the parasite. Is Korak here?
Yep.
What's Norman doing?
Well, probably standing away from the most dangerous location at this point.
Okay, so far away from any of your teammates.
Look,
On
he's a
his
field
own,
analyst. I'm sure he would help Banks
vulnerable.
with the experiment.
Hey, it's a fiend analyst.
So, where do you want me for the experiment? Where the hell am I getting?
Well, you don't need to be present. I just need the camera, really. See if
Okay,
I can't draw on that.
he is watching.
He's watching from behind a shelf.
anyway. Any results from the experiments? Any more crabs show themselves?
Well, you don't see them coming out willingly.
Speaking of, how much explosive was in that that grenade crab?
Yeah.
I
I mean,
enough
we were
to
allowed bullets warehouse.
propel a heavy tank shell.
So they
But
could
on
just
top of
fire the
that-
shells on their own, huh?
But was there enough to explode the tank shell?
Yeah. Was there any filler in the actual
Because
head?
if it's just the impact, then it's slightly less dangerous.
I mean, if all the shells are just APCR, then we really don't have anything to worry about since we're not hit.
Well, it looks like all of them are high explosive shells.
Of course. Are you sure there's no white phosphorus in there? You know, just really fuck us?
The best kind of phosphorus.
It's phosgene.
You know, they
Actually,
never put
actually,
phosgene
one
in
of the
tank
shells, you're half certain is just a demon core with a screwdriver in it.
You know, you'd be surprised.
You mean a nuclear bomb?
They put phosgene into a lot of stuff. They never put it into a tank shell.
All guys, tanks are meant to fight other tanks. You're not really meant to use it against infantry.
Well, no, the
just run
initial
them
tanks
over.
were meant to fight infantry, actually.
Well, yeah, that's what. But you know, once
Don't-
just
aren't those
infantry, you just
usually
run them
most-
over and then machine gun
Aren't
them.
those
The-
usual?
The British
Aren't those usually
invented the
mostly
tanks
machine
to
guns?
kill Germans, not to kill tanks.
Well,
No,
sure, but-
no, they used actually cannons primarily. The female variants were not as common as the male, I don't think.
Well, if
I
not,
think I thought that tanks were created to root out people that would sell information on gaming forums.
No, you're thinking of what they were used for after the war when the Irish started revolting, which I know
The Irish were always
revolting, but
now they're rebelling.
No. Yeah. No, they were used. The Irish were one of the highest contributors to the initial, like the Mark IVs, Mark V, Mark VI tanks, and they were
I see.
immediately after the war sent against the Irish. I mean, it was their own fault. They should have known better.
well, if no crabs willingly present themselves, Rob's Bank is gonna go shake some more shells.
I imagine they're just in the explosive munitions. You know, they're not going to be hanging out in a fucking fuel canister.
Actually, hold on. The shells are they on a shelf or a pallet? Was it?
On a pallet.
Can I just pick them up with the forklift and just drive them outside?
Are you certified?
I can operate a forklift.
Yes,
But are
because
you
breaking the rule in regards to forklifts is the
Hey,
big
now.
problem right now.
Health and safety is important. I don't want to go back to
When
the room.
when did we ever have that philosophy?
I don't want to go back to the
When did
room.
we ever?
When did specifically you have that philosophy?
When did we ever have health or safety?
This is coming from the person who just kind of blew up a stairway in a building that we were in for some
blow you
reason.
up
Because he heard a gunshot.
Anyway,
because someone failed the plan.
does the pallet load?
Okay, yeah, you can lift up the pallet with the forklift. It takes some time to get used to the controls, because Rob Banks is not certified for anything.
Russian forklifts are different than standard forklifts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wait,
they're
the
not
ignition key inside?
exactly.
they're not
Control
OSHA
exactly
compliant.
the same.
The ignitions
No.
and Cyrillic.
No, they control exactly the same, right? Everything's identical, except if the driver isn't drunk, they're about half the speed.
The breathalyzer won't let them go if they're sober.
Yeah, like that's how you
Oh,
start it. Like they require a very alcoholic breath.
Well, let's get the shells out somewhere where there's light at the very least, right?
We'll just take it outside. No, I'm just gonna. If you communicate all that over comms, then we'll pop outside and just tell the guard to go, to just leave the immediate area.
You have to communicate that entire inane conversation.
Do some
No,
forklift
I'm just.
driving that would make.
I'm not doing the fucking RP.
Cyber jump
Tell
route.
him.
You make a
I can
wrong
just tell him.
turn. You have to back up.
No,
Beep, 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 beep.
hang on.
No, forklifts
Does
don't beep.
Roll for Austin Powersing. Come on.
No.
Shit. Wolf must be
Oh, wait,
forklift
wait.
certified to know that.
Thomas, no
Yeah,
to
forklift
dodge.
certified.
See, I rooted you out.
Adroit.
There you go.
Adroit.
Hang on. No, I want to flip it.
My inquisition of the forklift certified has
fucking
worked.
flip it. Just get out of the way.
Out of the way. I'll just move out of the way.
Wait, we have two forklifts. We could do forklift adjusting.
Oh my god, we could.
Okay,
Right,
guys,
new
we're
mission.
retiring and becoming forklift jousters.
New mission.
Anyway, lower the shells.
you
See if while I'm outside, shake them rigorously to make sure none of them are crabs.
Take that guard around the corner. He would have been told to clear the immediate area.
So, how does my rigorous
Controlled
shaking go?
demolition.
All right, how many shells do you shake?
Well, one at a time until one produces a crab.
All right, first shell.
I imagine we'll all be sat outside here.
First shell produces a crab, huh?
Yep.
I'm going to charge that crab and I'm going to punch it.
Rabbit punch.
Okay.
Please roll for me.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's the second one you brought
Another.
today.
You hit
Okay,
the
another one dice.
forklift.
Give me a new dice.
No.
And I don't want to be cursed.
Don't want to be cursed.
Send that dice to the Shadow Realm, Yugi.
All right, so Rob Banks, one of the shells turns alive in your hands.
Can I just rip off the pincers and just leave it with the legs?
Vicious.
Well, surely you rip off the legs, not the pincers.
Well, the pincers are the thing that try to hurt me.
Yes, but if you rip off the legs and just drop it.
What
Well,
are your
you
strength?
rip
What's
off
your strength rating?
Just normal, I guess.
Oh, you can try to roll for it then.
All right. That's
Jeez.
6.
Okay, so you disarm the parasite from this one.
And just make sure. Is it still alive? Is the question.
The parasite, yes.
Can I get in touch with Min Huan on the radio? Can he store this thing for study later on?
Yeah.
Yes, it can. He has one of
Well,
the
yep.
drones come by.
If it's disarmed,
actually shocks the thing.
and that doesn't set it off.
Let's see, do I have a coin?
At the moment the shock happens, Rob Banks just dives. Knowing things. The persuasion coin is not an actual coin, unfortunately.
Oh, I can't flip. Damn.
Any coins persuading if you have enough?
It can stack,
Or if you
but
hit 'em
it
hard
can't
enough.
flip. You can just pull it out of the yeah.
It does not go off.
Woo!
Alright, and it is magnetized and brought over.
Wonderful. We have a live specimen for study. Now we know what it is, so we can just write that and report for the Russians. All that's left is clearing the warehouse of them, right?
Yep. Do we know if these things will be set off just by gunfire?
Well, shaking them seems to set them off. But moving them with the
Okay.
forklift doesn't. Do we have enough space in the van to just load the entire thing?
I don't think you have the suspension to load
How many shells are
yourselves
there?
and
Not
Alright, well,
any chance Min Huan can order a U-Haul?
24 shells in total. You've disarmed 2 of them.
Yeah. Man, Juan, just get us a fucking
10
cargo
of which
truck.
on that
Okay.
forklift.
I'm sure Manticorp has some Toyota Hilux in the area we can borrow. That'll do it.
Look. If we can't get it, we just drive the forklift around the corner and set it to blow.
I mean, yeah, I'll just put a satchel charge on it. And then you just,
Let me check.
force to press the accelerator and I'll just have it fucking detonate out of range.
All shells combined should be
Controlled.
around 700 kilos.
What?
Okay, so take it about 400 meters away. That should do it. It's 300 actually. 300 meters would do it. It's not like it's
Well,
Yeah, that'd be fine.
if Min Huan can't get a truck or something to escort the entire pallet of them out of the way.
Yeah.
But we
Like,
need to wait.
Can he get us a truck?
Well, the Russians seem to think they're useful. Then again, the Russians seem to think many things are useful.
The Russians are Russians. Don't believe a word they say. They're fucking idiots.
If you wish to return these to Pygmalion, we can get a truck within an hour.
Do it.
Wonderful. I guess we're just spending an hour watching these then.
Sounds fun.
Limao is currently still checking all these shelves, seeing if he finds anything unusual.
Really? You're just
Well,
going to where the mimic tanks are?
Scream loudly and like a girl if you get attacked by a mimic tank.
No, if you scream loudly like a man, we won't believe you.
Well, if you scream loudly like a man, we'll know you're okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, he's a
Just
man. He can
startled.
deal with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I'm gonna play Snake on my phone.
if
Alright.
watching these things, if we do get the free hour to watch them, we'll just do that.
Alright,
So
so,
the mission doesn't have a time limit, I'd imagine.
alright, almost an hour passes. Night begins to fall on the warehouse watching.
Press
I guess
Turn on
everyone
all-
can switch.
Just press
turn
T
on
and enter.
all-
That's how you skip an hour.
Look, turn on all the lights if you can, because the one place we found these shells didn't have a functioning light bulb.
Yeah. So they like the dark then.
Do I have a
Possibly.
flashlight?
It could have just been a coincidence, of course. You're a wizard. You are a flashlight.
Your flashlight, Harry.
Well, all our guns should have torches on them, so
Well,
As,
not his.
As night begins to fall, you see all the shells start to shake in their canisters.
So we're off to a good start.
Tasing them worked,
Oh.
right? Start the.
You saw me flip a coin, right?
Yes, I did. Just lift
Shine
them
light on them.
upwards lift them upwards if they're still on the forklift, and just drive until it's somewhat safe to detonate them.
Okay.
All right, they're safe to detonate, right?
Yep.
Okay, Rob Banks is going to use his art to break one of his telescopic stun batons, turn it into a stun grenade, and
Shock all of them.
yeah, just get far enough away to where it won't hurt him, and then shock all of them. That was 23 coins that need flipping, right? What are the odds?
22. Exactly 22. Oh god, this is going to crash the game probably.
Jesus Christ.
So
That is 10 explosions. What was the load on heavy explosive?
That's
Well,
700 kilograms.
hold on.
yeah?
They only had enough to propel the tank shell, not more, right?
Akita.
Oh, the parasites are still inside the shells.
Sure, but if they die, it's fine. If they don't die, great. We get to keep them.
That's 10 explosions, by the way.
Yep, just run.
Yep, so you set off a great load of explosive popping, tank rounds going straight up in the air from your quote-unquote safe distance. And the rest of them start crawling around. No, wait, they're all stunned, yeah.
Yeah, they're all tased.
Yeah, the ones that aren't immediately primed. Yeah, so that's God. It's like firing off the 120 millimeter with 4 people. I need some luck rolls from Rob Banks, unless he wants to use his other art.
Let's see. He's actually in view of people, so he'll just rely on his heavy armor and his luck.
Of course he will.
With high explosive shells, okay.
And they are high explosive shells.
If it makes you feel better, I can cloak and you won't know I'm there.
Is it more important to
not die? Yeah.
Fine, but fine. I'll use his other art and just keep running. Hope.
Okay. All right.
Imagine like the cloak's more of like a reflex for numb anyway. You know.
You hear odd chanting from Rob Banks.
Tons of
you might recognize it if you know
down
Latin.
From the sky.
I don't speak Latin though.
Thank God.
A lot of the forestry was actually now cleared out because of this. Do 10 roll to see how many were actually close. Oh yeah, you would have gotten direct hits from 2 shells otherwise.
Oof. He just 2 explosions happen. You just see him fly forward unharmed.
Fly forward unharmed right through the open doors of the warehouse.
He fucking does the Akira bike slide when he enters.
Demolitions experts.
Detonated expertly.
All right, and that. Well, you've rendered the tank shell cache inert for for the pickup. A large truck from Pygmalion arrives, ready for you to load on what's left of these samples.
I don't even know how they detonated.
Look, tasing them either blows them up or doesn't, and I took a chance.
Them.
It either makes them unconscious or it makes them
dead.
Blow up early.
So you just stuck a taser into a box full of these things.
I'm fine, aren't I?
Do you need us to explain to you how stupid that was? That makes my...
I'm sorry, for which side of Numb's mouth is this coming?
Hang on.
Excuse me for a second there.
Hang on. Numb's going to say... You know that makes what I did look safe, right?
No.
No.
Excuse... Number 1, no. Number 2, they were beginning to move. We had to do this.
Blowing up the building underneath us is not, by any stretch of the imagination, less stupid than this.
I'll blow the building beneath you in a minute if you don't fucking shut your mouth.
You already have.
I'll do it again!
Enough! We're supposed to be professionals, goddammit!
Why are we arguing about what that other squad did?
It was the exact same squad.
Match squad.
Yes.
No, it was the identically same squad except Lucy isn't here.
Oh yeah, that's it, isn't it? Never mind, I take back that comment.
In any case...
sorry, I forgot who I was for a second.
You are not doing a good job pretending to be professionals.
It was mandatory. It was mandatory, goddammit. They were beginning to move.
I've relayed to the Russians that these were scheduled demolitions going on.
Thank you.
Listen, buddy.
In any case, we've
move. We'll just leave them for you.
Scheduled that we're told about it the last second or after the fact.
In any case, we've got 10. So if Pygmalion feels like creating more of them, they've got breeding pairs, I think.
Oh God.
Is there a viable population though?
Unless it works like how
they have genetics research, they can make any population viable.
Verdant, tell me, have you been watching Dungeon Meshi?
No.
Okay. So maybe they don't work how I thought they would work. Because
Well,
it might
anyway,
just
interesting
be that the
tangent, I
biggest
guess.
one is the one that. Hang on, it might just be that the biggest one is the one that reproduces. In other words, it might just be that the fucking tank is the one that reproduces.
Well, in any population like that, the smallest one becomes the biggest one if the biggest one dies. Or
Yep.
the
Well,
second biggest one, I
does.
suppose.
If the rest of them die, then the smallest becomes the biggest.
Yeah. In any
Well,
case,
no, they
Banks is.
physically grow to match the size. Yeah.
In any case, Banks is going to go hide somewhere for a few seconds and catch his breath because that was fucking insane.
The explosive guy
Numb's
walks
just gonna
away to go
pretend
hide
he
somewhere.
didn't
You have a
see
reason to be
anything.
nervous.
All right. So, on the mouse side of things, he's just wandering around the armory,
You
seeing
should
a
probably
bunch
go
of
up and catch up with him, Legion dude.
seeing several tanks lined up there in neat little rows. Some of them have maintenance worker equipment still on them, like they're either on elevated platforms or they have tarps covering sides where work is being done on them. It is not too difficult to find the two machines that are out of place. The Tiger tank that is obviously of German make, sitting over by the fueling station, and I don't have the fucking model for it on hand, but the mouse would be over here.
You know, just use the tiger and just scale it up.
Hold on.
No, I have a model. I just don't have a tank model.
Just
What? Pink?
hold on. I'm just gonna send you something. Make this a token.
Okay.
Not Mouse Chen, please.
Iron Mouse.
I can't do this. I can't fight that. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That is a terrible rendering, but sure.
I can't kill the tungsten rat. I'm sorry, guys.
It's game over, man.
Game over.
Oh god, that's terrible. That's where that is.
That works.
Well, it's just a mouse. It's not that big of a deal.
Make it stand up.
Huh.
That's what you need to do.
A 2D cutout of a mouse. My god, these Germans are terrifying. Truly a weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Could have been a Ratte or a monster.
Oh shit, they flat packed the fucking mouse. Holy shit.
It's vacuum sealed and everything.
Oh no. Oh god.
Well,
They're gonna
I
start
imagine that
shipping them
counts as end of
across borders.
combat, hopefully.
End of combat, but not end of your uses.
Right,
Wait
so
a bit
I don't
longer.
get my
Not
okay.
yet.
And then he's just gonna keep taking a break.
And
The mouse going to look at the mouse.
yeah, that would be a Panzer 6. What? Why the fuck was it Panzer 4 on the wiki?
The wiki you were looking at was fucking wrong.
No, it was called the War Thunder Forum, so it shouldn't be wrong.
Okay, no. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Also,
Fucking know that place better than you do. You
I do not
fucking
need that,
liar.
right?
Lying bastard.
Oh, I guess that's pants. Okay. Yes, I can just change this without actually being wrong. Dyslexia kicked in. There we go. Panzer 6. All right. Okay, so if the mouse is seen there and the tiger is seen over there. Do you what do you investigate?
just
Well,
get
I'm
to
gonna check
take
out
a
the
look around
mouse.
Yep.
and see if there's anything that speaks to the eye.
Anything shaking?
Okay, you approach the
No, the mouse would be the Panzer 7, by the way. Not 6.
Panzer 8. 7 was the Löwe.
The
all right,
what?
you
Löwe.
approach the
Ah.
mouse and you notice out of the corner of your eye that the light starts blinking above the Panzer 6.
I'm going to comment in and say there's something unusual about one of the tanks. One of the big
yeah,
ones.
Okay, understandable. Don't be there, I imagine, is the correct choice of action for you right now.
Yeah, good idea.
Often correct.
Panzer 6, you say? I see.
Isn't it Panzer, right?
No, it said there's the light came on the Panzer 6, the Tiger.
Oh.
Something tells me the Mimic replaces the what's the term? Power drive. So that thing's actually most likely moving.
I would like to come Min Huan and ask him to fly a drone inside and keep an eye out on the tank, because I don't want to do that myself.
Okay.
You don't want to be driven over by a fucking Tiger.
So you have, yep, that goes on. And after the drone comes in, the Manticorp or the Pygmalion vehicle loaded with the tank shells is about to drive off. Do you want it to stay or?
Good question. Just drive out of explosion range, but stay here.
What, drive it to the gas station essentially?
Basically, just don't be here in case everything goes boom and we destroy the vehicle as well.
Okay then. All right. Let's see. You notice. Let's see. Is Rob Banks where Rob Banks is standing right now?
Yes, he moved pallets. He's sitting on this one instead.
Yeah. So you see what seems to be a control console over here. Possibly the testing equipment that they have hooked up to the Panzer tank, and you see that there's some odd readings going on. One that the whatever function the machine is supposed to have, it's apparently turned on right now.
Well, I don't need to know how excited it is. Just
So the machine is turned on.
Yeah, as in the status for the vehicle is active.
Banks is gonna walk over to the console and examine any buttons to turn it off.
All right. He sees a bunch of blinking dials and gauges. find several buttons written with Cyrillic labels, and he has to do a translate, of course, to
Yep.
find what he assumes is the force
Oh,
off
he's-
switch.
While he's holding the phone, just stream it over to maybe he'll Russian consoles better than I do.
It's Russian console, so it's not made in a sensible way, as there's not a on-off toggle. There's an off switch and an on switch separately.
Of
Button.
course.
The fuck does that work? Turn the on button off and the off button on?
Oh,
Yes.
it'll be a toggle disconnect.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be an electromagnet that's holding down the connection for the on, and the off will just be turning off that magnet.
Yep. So you press the
It's like an
the off
e-stop.
button. There's a clicking noise, and you notice that the status light is still on.
Ah.
You're gonna call over assistance?
I am going to inform everyone that this is happening, and I'm going to flick the switch on and off, just in case.
You're just gonna start spamming the e-stop.
Yeah.
Alright, while you're doing this, you hear an engine start up.
By the way, did we find any 88 shells?
And good question.
Oh dear
Not
God,
that
we
I
didn't
remember.
find any 88 shells.
Yeah, you
It's
did not.
loaded, isn't it?
You did not see any shells, no.
It's loaded, isn't it?
I imagine the stop button does nothing.
Yeah, it is not doing anything. You don't see much of the inputs, but you do see other readings go on, like you see engine heat build up. Then you see that the tank is inputting its own commands on the command BIOS reading.
Oh. Speak to me.
It seems to be going through self-diagnostics first.
It's at least it's responsible.
Oh, that's good.
And then you see a bunch of characters that read as absolute gibberish, interspersed with actual words. And no, this is not another jab at Cyrillic.
I was wondering.
Well, if it was Java Cyrillics, it would all be absolute gibberish.
Where you see apparently, from what you can gather, the machine is having a disagreement with the function of treads.
Look over the console, see if the thing still has threads.
Yes, the light actually has fully dimmed above it rather than just flickering. You hear the motor go, and the tank treads don't seem to move.
Oh, its powertrain might not be working then.
You hear the sounds of creaking metal after a couple moments.
Never mind.
You see on I suppose if you have pads like you had in Boss, you can look through the feed on the Orochi drone.
Right.
You see that the treads and the wheels actually tear off. and protrusions come from the thing.
Ah, I see.
The
I don't
tank
want to see, but I see.
stands on 4 strong legs and has 2 crab-like pincers coming out the front.
Is the turret moving?
Yeah, the turret swivels from side to side. It sees the drone. There's a unidentified object a reading on the command display. You see it.
Can I input commands from here?
You can try, yeah.
Juan would know better than me. Imagine sleep won't just work, but let's try it.
He tries coaching you on what commands to try to input it because he doesn't know what fucking manual this thing is operating under.
Well, you do as he says.
He tries first disarm primary weapon.
Any response?
Unknown command foreign
Oh,
entity
great.
detected.
Disarm foreign entity?
Wait.
Unknown command firing on unknown entity.
Just duck.
You hear you first see the command secondary weapon firing, and then you hear the retorts of machine gun fire.
Oh, it can control the coax.
Yep,
What is it
and the
firing on
Orochi
about?
drone gets absolutely devastated.
I see.
It gets shot several times and before it just drops to the ground in a smoking, rolling ball.
We did it.
Does this tank have eyes?
It does look like an eye stalk, doesn't it?
Apologize to Minhuan about his drone and just try to stay as hidden as possible.
Hang on, is that fuel next to it?
Yes.
Okay, I want to make a shot at that with my frag 12.
Where are you at in all this?
It'd be a hell of a difficult shot.
Shouldn't I? Would no one move me up with the others?
No.
Well,
Okay.
no one except Banks and Li Mao have been moving, like, at all.
Of course not.
I can only move you if you tell me to. I'm not gonna.
It has to be moved up. But heard me.
Well, last time I heard you asking was about the forklift thing.
Yeah.
In any case, I'll be right back. Gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. I guess
Well,
impromptu 5 minutes.
the question is, do we want to blow up the fuel tank?
Yeah. Pull up the tank, maybe. Take some of its legs out.
Because I kind of do want a crab tiger tank.
Look,
Can
we
we maybe
don't have to
take
kill
it?
the thing. We just have to disable it. Okay.
Has
Although-
anyone here spec'd into animal handling?
No.
Has anyone
Check.
here spec'd into crab wrangling?
And Sally's not here, so we can't ask her how she deals with her crabs.
Has anyone here watched Deadliest Catch?
Yeah, actually. Well, I guess I'm the only one qualified.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see how you guys fare.
I'm back.
Yo.
So, tanks, huh?
You're welcome.
All right, so the tank starts treading onwards, leaving the broken treads
Tread on
behind.
me.
I don't think it will.
Jesus Christ. Okay, see, I don't think even if we could capture this thing alive, I don't think we'd be allowed to keep it.
I have an idea. I use my phone and play something to it.
Oh no!
Yeah, you do that. I'll cloak and sneak up
I'm gonna show it
behind
girls
it.
in Panzer.
Oh no! It learns how to drift.
You showed girls in Panzer, it picks up techniques.
No, I meant a crab wave.
You
Dun,
distract the
dun,
thing.
dun.
I'll sneak up behind it and throw a satchel charge up on its engine bay. Yeah.
Well, continues pathing forward.
I'm gonna cloak and start moving up to the others.
Amidst all the numerous gibberish command prompts that have flashed across the screen during the duration of you looking
Someone
at the
please
console.
move me.
What the?
I can't teleport, my friend.
Man sprints
I wish
over
I
to
could.
hug the tank.
I wish I could teleport. I can't. And no, it'd be Hans who'd be actually avoiding killing this thing.
Alright.
Num doesn't have that same attachment
Hans-
that every
Hans would
man
call
has.
it a friend.
Hans would call it a friend. Hans would go up and give it a hug.
Breath tank.
So what does the command stuff say?
Yeah, so amidst all the gibberish, you see some comprehensible lines about insufficient parts searching for biomass.
It wants to eat us.
Biomass
So
as in wave after wave of Russian troops, or
Could mean grass. Ow.
We are not that lucky.
Grass.
It's a vegan tank.
I mean, it is a crab. It could just be searching for algae.
I mean, Hitler was, vegan.
True.
That's just more evidence to why he's so fucking evil.
True and fair.
If he deserved death, it was for that.
So yes, Limao is going to lean out of cover and shoot an eyeball.
Okay.
With
Good luck.
yeah, put the 6 of swords in the bullet.
Okay. Roll
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna
it.
stay invisible next to my good friend Mason.
Not Mason,
So
goddammit.
4.
Thanks.
4 plus whatever you have for gun skill.
Which is 1, I think, if he's a level 2 caster.
Some.
I had to
Yeah,
put
should
everything
be
to his
1.
casting or all put some to gun, so yeah. So 1. Yep, so that enables you enough penetration to go through and damage that. There is something akin to shrieking on the console.
Free.
You did just shoot out its
Thank you for showing the ring.
And all right, and the crab starts stomping around and fires its machine gun. I'm going to go ahead and start combat now.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Machine gun fires. It fires in a it fires in a cone in front of it. It's not necessarily aiming at anyone in particular. Man, but it is going to be lucky on those shots. People roll to evade or whatever luck you have.
Yeah. Well, I'm behind cover.
No such thing as
I have
cover.
a 6. Bright has a 1, and the Vader has a 2.
Jesus
so-
Christ!
Well, I'm behind cover and heavy armor.
armored.
So
Yeah,
shouldn't,
so-
I'm
Rob-
also in.
You have heavy armor too?
Oh no, I'm in medium. But I do have plus. No, it's just stealth. Never mind.
It's correct die.
Oh no, I have plus 2 reflexes. So
Alright, machine gun fire goes. Lee Mao immediately hits the fucking floor. Thomas Numb and Rob Banks is behind the console. So it takes some of the shots for him. Numb, some shots start hitting you and knocking you back. And what did Korak get again?
4, I think.
Okay, he takes 1 damage from a stray machine gun round.
Was it a 4?
Look, I didn't see it. That
2.
counts. Okay, and let's see. So top of the round is Rob Banks.
Could you
I
show it
think
to
I
us?
see the.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh right, because it wasn't actually rolled. There we go.
Oh, great.
It's me, then the crystal tank. The console's still.
Wait, why is
Thomas isn't in the order.
Numb on it?
yeah.
Hold on.
Yes, he is.
Good job.
It's Parasite.
No, I'm not the Maxim. Okay.
Oh God.
Let me
He's the
see
minimum.
if this is fixable.
Mine him.
Oh shit! If these things can infect people, it would just be the parasite, the Maxim.
That is odd. Where the fuck is the
Shit.
parasite on the? Oh yeah, the parasite's right here on the board. I'll take that off.
Where's the parasite? Oh,
Wait, did you
jeez.
just hold on? Did you just? No, never mind. Actually,
He did just lose
I'm
the giant.
gonna-
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix Thomas Numb.
And I
Okay,
like my
excellent.
balls.
we have the technology.
Do we? I mean, Cyber Joe did, but
Cyber Joe didn't upgrade. She didn't quite fix. Well, actually, no, it's a side grade. If you ignore like the limb control, it's an upgrade.
I feel like losing control of your limbs is a pretty big downgrade in most cases.
Yeah.
Okay, the
I
order is.
like Numb can't ever really fight her without lopping off his own arm.
I'll remember that. All right, Numb is at the top of the order now.
What do you
for
mean
the
remember,
last one.
motherfucker? You're the one who dictated.
I will remember that.
Verdant will remember that.
oh, we re-rolled it, didn't we?
Yes, just because it didn't have Numb properly in there. But after I fixed Numb, it is working now. So Numb's at the top of the order.
My balls. All right.
Your balls are a small price to pay for a high initiative account.
No, they're not. That's a massive. But you don't know what we've lost
They
today.
were very small.
Very small price.
You don't know what we've lost today.
I don't.
Okay.
No one does.
So, firstly, I'm going to. I guess all my actions going into movement, because I have to throw an explosive on this thing. Because nothing short of a central charge is going to hurt it.
I think we should work
So
our way
I'm
up
going
from
to-
weakest weapons to strongest while we figure out what actually affects it.
I'm good. I don't need that trial and error shit. I
Well,
know
you
what
know
works.
that a 6 of swords on a magic bullet was able to do something to it.
Yeah. Can someone alright, these shelves, can I get between them?
Not appropriately, no.
Any of you inappropriate with the shelves?
Okay, I guess I'm going around the shelves.
Yep.
Someone please move me 5, and then I think it's 3 with my action. Adroit and 10.
Okay.
It's still cloaked, by
Wait,
the way.
wait, you're not going to take the full move?
That is, isn't it?
Well, you move twice if you just move as your action.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
5 is my max movement because I'm a medium.
Yes, but you move 5 for the move, and then you move if you double time, right?
That
Yes.
throws half.
Oh no, Adroit is half.
Oh.
And the droid is half your move.
Well, then, yeah, then I'll move the rest.
The droid's
Sorry.
also half and rounded down, so it wouldn't be 3.
B2, yeah.
Yeah.
Rounded down to the nearest 1,000. 0.
Wrongly put,
Anyways.
but correctly executed. Okay. Alright. So that is.
You just deleted
What?
me from the.
How did I delete you? Physics exceeded.
What?
What?
There. There. He has been re-enabled.
Okay.
I'm not going to question it. I think it might be the fact that the floor is...
No, actually, if I do this. There, I've reduced the amount of physics objects on screen. By
How's that?
locking the tanks.
Hmm.
Alright, so Limao.
Oh, the parasite's disabled? Awesome.
No, not that tank, I don't think.
Damn.
Well, guys, we did it. It's over.
Limao is going to move over here. What were the rules for normal casters for channeling? It's one action, right?
Yes.
You can cantrip, though, so.
Yes. In that case, cantrip swords on a tank.
Are you subtle or bombastic?
I'm bombastic.
Well, it doesn't matter for the...
but
doesn't matter
for
for the
swords, it doesn't
cantrips.
matter.
Yes,
Cantrip
there's a
swords.
cantrip 2 damage. Yep, so 4 would do it. So.
Oh, and you get to draw new cards when you cantrip, so...
Yep.
Speaking of, you had a King of Swords, why not use that?
Because I'm pretty sure that we are going to fight a mouse next.
No, why? Why would you say that?
Yeah, but. No.
Alright, that's
I have my
Limao's
reasons.
turn.
Okay.
Tank still blinded. Okay, we've
What
lost
the fuck is Thomas? Huh?
What do we lose?
Anyway, Crystal Tank's turn.
Yeah, Crystal Tank's turn. He's at the top loader. I have no clue why it's doing this. Alright.
No, you've lost me.
Yes,
It's odd.
yeah, that's why I was
Yeah,
marking on.
It is
Let's
odd.
see. Move forward direction.
Why would you do this?
Alright, so it moves this away. Because it feels pain.
Pain? Easy.
Yes, pain.
Who do
is
you think sold
definitely
them
here.
the...
Shit.
Thomas.
One moment.
I'm at the pain engine.
Wait, did I call both my characters Thomas?
No,
No,
the other one had another name.
No, it was William, wasn't it?
his Willie was in pain. Yes.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
You're gonna name them Johnson too, but
All right, so the crab tries swiping at something that's not in melee range, and yep. So it is now. Let's see if we lose someone else. Nope. Okay, Rob Banks.
the console. How tall is it exactly? Can I see the tank over?
It is person height.
Right. And how densely packed are the shelves? Can I shoot between
the
them?
assorted tank parts are stacked at varying levels. You can probably shoot through the shelves, but so can the tank.
I'll step to here and what was this? This was this used to be a Panzer 6, right? And its weak point was side.
Apparently, the sides
and back?
Sides of the turret.
And
You
back
could
of the
Well,
say
let's-
the.
Let's take off the let's try to take off the legs with some grenades.
Oh, where the legs are actually, that area of the side where the tracks are,
Yep.
that would be weak as well. Very thin
Try to-
armor.
It really disagreed
let-
with the tracks after all.
Banks is gonna aim and fire like 3 grenades into the legs if he can.
Okay.
That's a 3 because he gets a plus. Actually, finesse dies, so it's a 3, so he doesn't fuck himself up.
Yep. You fire the grenades through there. Nothing seems to penetrate. Yeah, all just seems the explosives seem to harmlessly scatter off of the front armor.
Bastard bloody. I will. Anyway, that's his turn.
Oh no, he's being infected.
Rip.
He ate some of the parasite despite the warnings.
All right, Norm Blake. Correct.
Correct.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot that's my character. Anyway,
I recommend building a third character. Anyway, your turn.
yes, sorry. Why did it close the sheet? God damn it. I had it open like a second ago. Okay, got it back. Anyway, oh shit, he didn't have. Do you think electrocuting it would help?
Maybe.
Well, help with the
Alright.
last ones, provided by help you mean detonate it.
Oh, if it turns it off, that'd be actually amazing.
All right, shock
Trim.
munitions. I'm going to shoot it with them.
Okay.
Bang bang.
If it turns it
bang.
off, we can just break the barrel of the gun, rip out the machine guns, and break its legs and arms.
5.
5. Yeah. So
Right?
the most vulnerable point looks like to you is the blown out eye stalk area. Well, it's not as clearly vulnerable. You can find a point where it's turned towards you, so you can get munitions into the fleshy point. Guess I'll need that coin right now, though. Okay. All right. So it just takes damage. And its
stunned, though.
body convulses. Yeah, that's the amount of damage. All right, so it loses next turn. Okay, Num is at the top of the initiative order. I don't know why it's only
Yep.
saying we can have 4 entities on the initiative order.
Yeah. All my movement is going to be put into getting closer to the tank. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right where Cutrak's hand is actually is my max. So it'd be one more diagonally to the right. Yep. I'm going to. I can see the fleshy bit where its eye is missing, right?
Yes, but it's not turned facing towards you right there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to lay in on its pincer a burst of armor-piercing slug from my my
What?
shotgun.
What millimeter is that?
1 second. That's 8 gauge.
And how thick does that penetrate normally?
Well, it would get through level 4.
Okay, but this isn't level 4 plates, my friend.
Yes, I'm shooting at the claw, the pincer.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Does it not? It's armor-piercing slugs. That'd be pure metal. It would absolutely go through 12 mil, 15. It probably punch through. You'd be looking at most probably 20 mil.
Well, if it has tiger armor, then
Maybe?
20 mil won't be enough.
No. Well, I don't know if the claws are as armored as the body. That's why I kind of want to see.
Oh yeah, you definitely don't have enough penetration. Yeah, so you see the surface kind of cave before the slug bounces off.
I see.
I think you need
Oh,
a
a droid.
couple inches of penetration.
A droid. 10 end. I have no idea how far an 8 gauge would penetrate. It's I only know the armor value it can go through.
So my
Blue mouth.
turn.
Yep.
I'm going to walk over here.
Okay.
Can I still hit it from here?
Yes, you can, but you're probably hitting just armor.
Well, King of Swords.
King of Swords. Just put it all into the fucking damage your next shot.
Yes.
Anywhere in
So-
particular you're aiming?
The side armor where the legs used to be. The
All right.
more rear part of the tank.
Trying to hit the hole where the legs break out.
Now, do you have any like effect of your shots, or is it just like sharper, more dense, more explosive? Like, do you enchant things with fire?
More
or
bullety
something?
bullet.
Well, the normal bullets, more penetration, and the shotgun shots would be normal bullets more damage and penetration. The shotgun shots would be
Okay, so you just have some
other
glowing
stuff.
blue bolts come out of your gun that penetrate real well and do a lot of shit. Okay.
Yes.
So the bullet rips through the more exposed side treads of the armor. The legs coming out of it. You see a splash of light as the bullet enters through that one side and exits out the other. The shrieking that is transmitted to the console stops as the creature terminates and ceases moving.
I had a seizure.
All right, the legs slump down, and as do the great chitness claws, as the tank just is left there with broken treads.
Very little chance we're pulling this one out without extreme help.
You didn't hear the
What?
secondary explosions.
Well,
As the ammunition rack goes off.
oh fuck.
Fine, we were
Pop,
ready
pop.
for this.
Yeah, the turret mounted off of it bounces on the frame as smoke begins billowing out of where the engine used to be. Is well and truly deceased.
Yeah, I'm worried. I'm gonna walk over to the mouse.
All right.
I'm going to climb.
Yep.
I'm going to climb on top of the mouse, and I'm going to open a hatch and look in.
You try opening the hatch. You feel it stuck.
Oh,
Strength.
Let's see. Norman Blake, you're close to the console. You see that there's more gibberish text. One of the status light has gone dim, but there's still communication to the tank.
To the Tiger tank?
Yes. Or at least to whatever they're using to communicate to it. It's actually a lot of gibberish code right now. You all right, so Thomas Num, you pull off the actually let me
The
have a
hatch.
roll for that first.
If I can, I'll just rip it off.
If you
What's my
pull
roll?
off the you bend and pull open the hatch and you see well, you're first assailed by a toxic stench, and you see a fleshy mass where tank controls and other things ought to be.
Let's see.
And the tank
well-
begins to move underneath you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get a firm grip on it, and I have the perfect thing for this situation. Actually, so it's like there's like a space, and then I can see that the interior is just full of flesh, and there's various stuff in there. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
roast.
I'm going to drop in a phosgene grenade.
Close the hatch.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm going to try and bend the hatch back on.
Okay. The tank bucks from underneath you.
Yep. I managed to keep hold of the hatch on.
Let's see what your efforts lead to.
That's a
That's a Sturmtiger.
That's not bad.
Look, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
That is a 380 millimeter mortar,
Look,
like
don't-
rocket mortar.
Don't
Don't
fucking
worry
about
about
it.
it.
If this is an actual Sturmtiger and you've started it as such, and this thing fires, everyone's dead. Everyone.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It is stated as such, but don't worry about it.
Including it.
Don't worry about it. You threw a
It would be
phosgene in there,
committing
remember?
suicide. I did throw a phosgene in there, and phosgene loves to attack organic material.
Yeah.
And will not do anything to the gunpowder, so.
Yes,
Yep.
it won't. It doesn't touch anything like that.
Can't touch this.
So did the lights go off on above it?
Oh no, the lights are going out in the entire facility block by block. So Everything
Ah,
from
okay.
here, everything from here.
What you'll find is that the mouse is just screaming in pain, most likely.
Squeak, squeak. Oh.
Okay, you try to close the hatch. Let's see.
I mean, I've got respirator. I'm fine. I've
It's
not
a
been.
6.
My suit's
Okay,
not been
you,
breached.
yep,
So,
you close and get it properly shut.
yeah, just I imagine I bend the metal so it won't open.
You hear a loud bang. Not from this thing detonating or anything like that. It fires a shell.
Where?
Oh, straight across.
Oh, so 120 just rips across the room.
Yep, these two
Okay.
T-70s. And from the wreckage, a canister. This canister starts moving.
Oh, thank God! They're not filled. They just have parasites inside them.
Ah, that's a relief.
That is actually, yeah, that could be way worse. This thing's fired its 120 though, so it's only got the 70 left.
Oh, please, it's
Oh,
completely
75.
automated.
It's 75.
It's got an autoloader in there. Don't worry.
Wait, do you mean that thing's just going to decide when to fire? And no, the mouse doesn't have an autoloader. It was manual.
Oh,
No,
it
you
can't
don't.
load.
You don't understand. There is an autoloader in there. As in.
No. I don't think you understand. All the 120 shells were outside.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Wow.
All of them, huh?
That's what I
At
believe.
least one of what wasn't.
That's what he's telling himself right now at this moment.
Look, the turret of this thing has boiling gas in it, okay? Just give it a few turns, the turret will melt. Interiorly, anyway. You'll need a pressure washer to clean it off. But it's fine.
Anyways,
It'll
I'm
pressure
guessing
wash
we are well on
itself with your
initiative.
biomass.
I do have another phosgene grenade.
Oh, apparently now we can fit it on the entire initiative order. Leave them out.
So yes, I want to try something and want to throw a flashbang at the shark crab.
Okay, flashbang it is.
It's a 4.
Okay, out of all inconceivable outcomes, the shell crab is stunned by a flashbang.
The shell crab that doesn't have eyes poking it.
No, it have eyes. 2 little stalky eyes.
Okay, we lost.
Does it?
Who did we lose from that?
Lost 2. Who did we lose?
We lost. We
Losing?
lost 2. We lost Norman Blake and Rob Banks from the initiative
Of course we
for
did.
some
Why is it-
reason.
Why is it doing this shit?
I
Just
just stand
tabletop
them
spaghetti.
on the console instead of on the floor. Wonder if it's gonna. Nope.
No, it shows.
Does
So
it?
you're after the crab tank.
Well,
I mean, we were all after the crab tank aside from Liam Al.
isn't. Oh, there it goes. For whatever reason, just standing on the surface here isn't. Doesn't like that.
All right, so the tank kicks back, and then it sidewalks through these shelves. All right, roll an 8 or get knocked off.
Now you might be able to roll an 8. You specifically.
I
But
do
you
have
didn't.
bonus to reflexes.
But you rolled a 1.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, so I guess my strength augment just fucking malfunctions, and I throw myself off.
You're thrown off by the force of this fucking thing just crushing through the environment sideways and tipping, tilting, and bouncing. and then it raises its claws and charges forward. Pushing this aside. Pushing shelves over.
Hopefully not that far.
And then stops there and does. And is now
Jesus.
essentially on top of Limao.
Hopefully not actually on top of him. Because,
Yeah, you can't really, survive a moss. Unless you're laying down, in which case you'll just go over you. But
that's implying it has treads. This one doesn't. It can just
Sure.
sit on you, I think.
Like you wish, Bile Titan Chan would.
call them out like that.
Look, I shared the picture. I will have to call him out at every opportunity. Anyway, it's Rob Banks' turn.
Well,
After
Rob
this
Banks
press-
sees this massive tank. It sees it knock over the shelves. It sees his friend was crushed. Does he have his arts back or not yet?
Let's see. Used it. What?
One at the. Actually, both of them used all the way back when the forklift incident happened.
You can use one of them. Pick which one.
Well, I guess I'm saving it.
Well, pick which one you can use.
I'm taking the redacted because I might need a way to get out of here when this whole shit show goes sideways. So
All right, there you go. Choice is locked in. All right.
Well, he's going to try something. Who knows how useful it'll be, but 1, 2, 3, 4 with heavy armor. I believe it's 4, right? Or 3.
4.
Okay, and through the shelves, he's going to try shooting the Manticorp sonic grenades into the tank.
Okay.
So just
Sonic.
into the back of the tank. Well, the ones you said rend flesh, but don't do much to the environment.
Okay. Yeah.
Because maybe those will pierce its armor. That'd be helpful. That's a 4.
It's 4. Yeah. You can definitely make the difficult shots. The sonic grenades. Let's see. Yeah, they would go off of impact, so they impact against the back armor of the Sturm Tiger tank. Sorry, a Crab Tiger tank.
Crab mouse.
It's Storm Crab. God
Storm
damn it.
Crab.
The Storm Crab Rebellion.
What's German for crab?
Krabbe.
Kava. Yeah. God, does that do something? Or the art? Yeah, you know what? Resonance, yeah. Yep, so. Where the heck is the health bar? There it is.
Should have taken some damage from the phosgene at the very least.
I'm trying to hit the health bar through the hitbox. Alright. Yep, so it visibly recoils from the sound impact. It is not too pleasant on the ears either.
Yep. Are we sure this thing's not boiling internally?
Lots of material to boil.
It's scoping
Fair
and
point.
seething internally.
Fair point. So I guess we've got a few more turns of this thing having its death throes.
Yeah, quite a few things have been thrown in the course of this thing's apparent death. Dorm Blake, aka Korek.
Yes. Okay, so where's the most vulnerable point I can see again? And do I need to move to hit it?
What is the most vulnerable point?
Of a mouse, the top upper.
Like, I wasn't sure if part of it got hurt or whatever. Wait, you said
Yeah,
the
a
top?
lot of it's been internal
Okay,
damage.
can I climb and then shoot into the top from here?
Yeah, you can use your move to climb the shells to get as high a vantage point as you can.
Okay, and because the entire magazine was electrified, I will
And you
continue
still have
using
shock
electric.
munitions.
I will use that.
However, your bullets don't do much against armor, which this thing is coated in.
So there's nothing I can do.
Unfortunately, that is correct.
Well, good game. See you guys.
Not with your primary arm. No.
With what then? Because I've looked at the
Do you have any grenades?
tear gas and white smoke is what he has.
Oh damn!
Ah.
You poor fucker.
Well, you knew you were coming into a tank warehouse. What did you expect?
I didn't design this character.
Why didn't you change him? You can grab different loadouts.
It is your own fault.
I can't edit this.
I at least brought satchel charges to fight tanks and phosgene to fight tanks.
All right,
Why did the phosgene come in more handy?
Well, if there's no place I can shoot at it, I'll throw a smoke grenade onto it so it can't see us.
Perfect.
You know what? No, let's mix that up. Tear gas grenade. I'm gonna make it cry.
Perfect. 10 out of 10.
I throw a tear gas grenade and say, "Cry like a little bitch." There you go.
Cyrillic like a little bitch. All right, Invader.
Yes.
Do I need to roll for the tear gas grenade?
It has no effect.
Alright, well, getting on my feet, I will rush towards it.
Oh! I just realized I missed the strongest weapon in my arsenal. I was looking through the consumables at the bottom there. Notebook and pen. I had a pen. I could have done this. Shit.
Mightier than the sword, yeah.
Always read your loadout, kids. Alright.
Can you cast King of Pens?
King of Pens.
Pentacles.
Infinite pen works. Alright. No, I'm just going to charge the tank, try and get back up on top of it. So I want to end, I guess, I'm just 5 spaces in. I'll use my... I can see its exhaust, right?
Yep.
It should be a large, platform.
Do not stick your dick in there.
No, it should be a large platform. on the back
He's
of the
not
tank with
Hans.
all
No, the mouse doesn't have a platform on the back.
No?
Correct.
Oh,
because it's a
shit,
Storm
it's
Seeker.
on the front.
Sorry, what?
Yes, with the turret, the extra turret ring armor at the front. Oh, that's where the
That's how it looks.
It needs to turn its turret to expose the exhaust on the back. Or the ventilation on the back. God fucking... I hate this. Okay. I guess I'll take my turn to... let's check my grenades. Throw a HE grenade at its leg. Try and blast apart some of the internal.
Okay, I guess we'll roll on that.
I always forget that the fucking turret of the mouse covers up the back platform. Because you don't think that you would design a tank to have the ventilation. It'd be
I
covered
would.
up. A fun fact, tanks need to breathe too.
All right.
This one especially, I imagine.
The
Yes.
armor of the chitin is slightly scorched.
Well, no, HE grenade would just send a blast wave through the armor. Whether that would do very much to it or not. It
Well,
wouldn't
if I-
scorch it though. It looks the same. I'm being pedantic.
Yeah, I know you are. Lima, you have a
Well-
behemoth pretty much right on top of you. And
Yes,
apparently
Limao is
its
going to
shells
do the
are
sensible
dark
thing and run. And double run. And that's basically it.
Let's see.
Because he's not built for this.
What the fuck? Why does this thing keep wanting to? Sorry, I had to fix something. Why? Why are you doing this to me? What bag did it even fucking go into? Yeah, there is something wrong with the board right now.
Many things.
I'm gonna have to re-pop out a model again. So hold on a moment.
Oh, great. More models. Just what we need.
Because apparently it wants the default to 15 times its size.
Well, that's
I think it's this texture. And it's this model. There. This is why you're careful with injections before putting them on the board. Yep. All right. I'm done fucking around with that. All right. So it is Shell Crab's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Looks around. Moves after Limao. All right. Crab Tank's turn. It takes some damage. It scuttles around.
once more, Phosgene proved its effectiveness in combat.
At pissing some things off.
And slowly killing giant things.
Can't see it so far anymore.
You shouldn't be able to.
Not fun.
So Thomas Numb, how do you feel about getting run over by a storm tier?
I don't think I am. That's right.
Okay, roll for it.
Roll the dice, Grunk.
Oh,
Oh, that's a 5.
3.
Just barely,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see this crash into the back shelves there.
Imagine just breaking through to the outside and the Russians just seeing this fucking thing.
Rob Banks. Oh, right.
Well, the sound-
Sorry. You hear a clicking sound from the console nearby. And Lee Mao, you hear the unsettling noise of some engines turning on around you. In the darkness.
oh.
Let's see. I pick you.
Fucking.
You. And you.
Can't you pick one of the ones that were killed?
It'd be irrelevant to pick one of the ones that were killed.
Well, if they were killed, they wouldn't spawn, right?
I love the
These
eyes.
creatures. Yep.
There we go.
Well, they've got eyes. You got flashbacks.
All right. So it is now. Let's see which. Yep. Okay. Rob Banks.
Would be Rob Banks. Yeah. Well, seeing the effectiveness of the grenade, not stun grenades, sonic grenades, and not knowing that more tanks have awoken, he's just gonna keep shooting at the. He's gonna shoot first and then move at the crab tank. So load the dice. God damn it! I have the dice. The dice.
I'll let him.
Finesse die that. Not a chance in hell am I hitting myself.
Okay. Yep. So the crab tank takes additional damage.
And then move like 3.
To another zip code.
Yeah. Move to another country.
All right, Norman.
Yep. Okay. Well, is there any opening yet?
On the big one, no, but you hear some other tanks word of life in the facility.
Okay.
They have eyes. You can shoot them.
Yes, I'll do that. Bang. And by bang, I mean bang, zap, whatever.
Okay.
Pew.
That's a 3+1 for the Calico. Yep. You do some damage to the eye stalks.
Please don't forget to move.
Yeah, probably a decent idea.
Yeah.
Don't be there anymore.
All right, T-70 here fires up. Tate tears off its treads and rushes forward. Let's see. Still hasn't done its full check, so it's doing that now. This one spins about with its turret, looking at the situation. It pans over the Chinese man for a moment, looks around, then pans back on the Chinese man. Let's see. Right. Yep. That's its turn for right now. All right, Thomas. Invader.
Invader.
Yes, sir. Well, I've still got to deal with this mouse. Could I climb up on it from the back, avoiding its legs?
You can try, yes.
All right, I'll make that attempt. I want to get
Kill
back
the
on top
tank,
of the turret.
turn it into a mount.
It's a 5.
5?
Yep. 5 plus strength to climb. Yep, you can get back onto here.
Okay. I will I'll then slide myself onto the front of the tank. Onto the front of the turret, and I will. Is that my action?
That's going to
would
be your
that be my
move
move?
and your action to get up and onto the turret.
Okay. All right. Would it be reasonable to say that I'm unless it violently tries to shake me off, I'm now rooted on here, and it just moving won't. Like I've got a firm grip on the metal of the turret.
You can grab onto a part of the rear and have a firm grip. You wouldn't be on the front of the turret.
Okay. All right. So I'm on the back of the turret. All right. That's my turn then.
Okay, Limao.
So yeah. That sucks. Limao is going to walk over here. Cantrip shoot this crap tank thingy with a Three of Swords.
Gets a cantrip, 2 of swords.
And misses.
Always fun.
I'm going to Chanel and at my turn.
Chanel, huh?
Indeed.
Okay, it's Shell Crab's turn. Walks over here. Yep, that's going to be his turn for right now. Alright, this one sees Numb climbing on the back of the mama crab there. It's going to move there. And it's... fires its main gun. Do you want to move out of the way?
Who's it firing at?
Invader.
Of course. All right. See if I can dodge it.
Just right off the tank and get the tanks to fight each other.
Hopefully, actually.
I
mean,
think
if
a
it shoots
T-70
the
can
back,
penetrate.
well,
It doesn't
shoots, like,
matter.
the
It's
back
it's
of
the
turret
audacity.
and gets lucky.
It's the audacity
you know?
of the attempt.
Yeah, exactly.
It's absolutely audacious.
It's one of its kids getting all uppity.
I sing a crab taking Michelle's dream.
Yeah. Ideally, I stay on the turret. So, go on,
Alright, roll for it. Unless you want me
please.
to.
I don't mind who. Just press the button.
It's 3.
3. My strength, reflexes mod.
Yep, okay.
Okay.
I know it's gonna be
Do I
using
manage to stay on
your
the turret?
yep, so you can roll over and you just pass the primary location and where it would deflect up to the ceiling at.
Yep. Imagine it's just the one robot arm is just in like some gap in the armor that has forced its way in. I'm just twisting around that. Alright.
Turns around and then it's let's see.
Do it. Blast it away.
Yep, it fires its primary gun.
Oof.
Oh,
That poor crab tank.
And another shell comes out of the wound.
Someone contact the tech boy and tell him that we're gonna need some logistic crews.
Well, we already have a truck crew waiting outside. It's just up to us to finish this, I think.
Rob Banks.
Well, Num is on the tank.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna shoot the tank because I've got explosives. I don't want to kill him.
Well, you don't want to, but it's a neat side effect.
Well, the console doesn't seem to do anything. Let's 1. And then what's the first thing I see other than the massive crab with on it?
Yeah, you see one of the crab tanks just flipped over, and you see a shell actually crawling outside of its outside the hole where the turret was.
Oh, deck it with a grenade launcher, I guess.
Yeah.
Load. Fire.
Yep. You take it out, and the tank flies even higher into the air as the primer and the shell detonates.
All in a day's work.
All right, Blake. Blake Rack.
Yeah. There anything that I can shoot at that'll actually get hurt if I shoot it?
I'm pretty sure the shells can.
The shelves?
Shell.
Oh, shells. Yes. All right, let's do that. Bang, bang. Thanks.
Okay.
Fizzle.
Missed. All right. This tank finishes doing diagnostics, and these shells are blown back by its primary gun firing. And then moves forward.
Rude.
All right, this tank turns around. See, they don't have an M. Yeah, they do have an MG. All right, roll to avoid machine gun fire, Wolf Saddler. Whoops.
Oh, was loaded.
All right.
It's
yep,
a 4.
Yep, you can basically avoid that. Just roll
Oh
on.
boy.
All right, Num.
Invader.
Um,
Your turn.
still on the turret, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I want to try and would the phosgene have bubbled away by now?
It would have bubbled away at the surface layer of whatever the heck was inside of it.
No, I mean like, has it finished?
It's
Look,
just the phosgene. And
I hardly know what the function of a phosgene is in normalcy. Cut me some slack here.
Okay, the function of phosgene is it attacks organic material.
Yeah, it coats the surface. I don't know how long it lasts, how much it does.
Well, I'm only asking in terms of game. You know, like it lasts a little bit longer than a regular smoke grenade because it simmers. Like it likes to condense lower in the air after a time. But the way it would be working, would it be actively trying to eat away at the flesh of the
Oh,
creature?
those are ancient ass grenades.
Yes. They were used in the First World War. A bit before that, actually.
Imagine going to the First World War with notions of chivalry and honor and then getting fucking phosgene grenaded.
Yeah. But yeah, it was the serrated bayonets and the shotguns that were the problem as well. Not the gas.
Germans still salty.
Yes, but they had the fucking sawtooth bayonet that everyone else was complaining to them about.
look, it's a glorious melee combat.
Yeah, glorious melee combat.
Look,
You
just be
create
glad
wounds that can't be stitched.
Yeah, just
Look,
be glad
shotguns are glorious melee combat.
Be glad that nobody
Yeah.
uses the round helmet to stab people.
Oh,
That
people
also
did.
can't be stitched.
People did. That like, I think there was actually a recorded case of someone beating someone else to death with a pickle helm. He said that I think like the Ansgang, it's like the helmet wasn't like the spike barely helped at all. It was just more threatening than anything, and that was the advantage it gave.
Well, he used it the wrong way. The way you use it, you grab it by the spike and then beat him with the helmet part.
I see.
Yeah, probably more effective.
It was really common for people to just beat each other to death with their own fucking helmets. Anyway, irregardless, the phosgene, it's been 3 turns. Should we say 2 more turns and it's done?
1 more turn.
Good. 1 more turn. Okay. 1 more turn and it's done. I'm going to. It won't attack any actual like material, like any metal or any inorganic components, like explosives. So
yes, it shouldn't.
What about fuse?
It can't. It just does not attack inorganic material.
The fuses most likely would be fine,
unless they're organic.
Even if they're organic, they wouldn't caught on fire. They wouldn't catch on fire. They just boil.
Yeah, it's not a thermal.
It's like an acid burn, not a
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take one of my satchel charges and I'm going to place it. Or I'm going to put it on the front plate, just above the driver's compartment.
Okay.
And I'm going to have that as a manual detonation. That.
Oh, you're not going to put a timer on it this time?
No, that
He
will be
learned
my
his
turn.
lesson.
I will.
That was the
I'll
lesson
hop
he
off the
learned.
tank. Yeah, I'll hop off
Yeah,
the tank
just-
next turn and detonate it. But that's my turn because I
Just
want to spend all my
yeah.
movement, all my action to place this charge in the Okay, the mouse has this like raised area right in front of the turret ring. Yeah. And that's there to protect the turret ring from any like shots that are going straight for it. It's meant to deflect away as an anti-shock trap, essentially. But there's a gap there between it and the actual turret ring. And when the turret spins around, unless it spins exactly 180 degrees, it does not interact with anything there. So if I just essentially slide it over the front of the turret, it would just land right on that.
All right, well,
And that is a big weak point. That's maybe God, 50 mil of armor, maybe. A satchel charge will punch straight through that. So
Well,
that's my turn.
Oh no, we've lost Lord Wolfsidler.
No,
No,
I'm
not
there.
who. Okay.
So yes, I have an angry tank in front of me. I'm going to run over here and throw a flashbang around the rope here.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Okay, and T-70 and the shell crab lost their turn. It's trying to get the turn to something, but I don't know what the fuck it's trying to get the turn to because there's nothing else on the board.
There's scrap tank, but
No, but I heard it trying to bounce to like something that doesn't actually fit in the turn order. Because
Yeah.
it's not actually on the board. So I don't know what it's trying to do. Well, anyway, the crab tank is going to charge on stop and fire another round from its main gun. It misses the console. Hits shelf. Ooh, hits shelf. And there's now a shell crab in the munitions pile.
well, I can't really shoot into the munitions pile, can I?
No, you can't.
Do it.
Is there space between these shelves to fit? not?
No.
Okay. I'm going to rely on the faint hope that the thing has trouble turning.
It's a crab.
1, 2. True, it is a
It did-
crab, in fact. May have trouble going forward, honestly. One, 2, 3, 4.
It's never more dangerous than it doesn't have to turn.
1, 2. Yeah, that seems better. It's my turn.
Several shells between you and munitions. All right, Norman.
Yep, okay. Does it have any openings yet?
I know that the
Well,
metal.
Our friend who's on top of it stuck a satchel charge on it, and he's going to detonate it on his turn. But
Yep.
That thing's awful close to you. I recommend not being there.
Okay, I'll just how far can I get?
You can move what,
6.
5 or 6? You can move 6.
He has light.
And then you can move another 6 if you use your action on that.
Sounds like a good idea. Okay.
Can we cross some Russians with some ATGMs?
Some disposable anti-tanks, maybe.
Eat. Okay, this one already fired its main gun, so never again. This one tries to crawl on top of. Oh god. Well, it tried to crawl
good news.
on
Your
top.
satchel charge is going to get a double kill.
Oh no, it's tank mating season.
Ew.
So this is how they do it. Fascinating. Recorded.
Itchy.
Oh yeah, that one has no turn. Okay, numb.
Invader.
He's gone. He went to get a smoke.
Weird.
He's never coming back. Oh well, I guess that means the satchel charge can't go off since he set to manual.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Game over, guys.
But how would you know when he wants to have it go off?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems a bit unreasonable for us to just detonate it without asking.
Alright, detonate it
Hey.
right now without asking.
I mean, would you want someone to blow up your bombs without asking you?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
So. Okay. Yeah, I'm spending all my movement to jump off the fucking tank. Can I try and get behind that tiger?
It's too late. You died.
Damn,
No,
there's
should
three
be
able.
correct
Your bomb
characters
for you.
that died? That's wild, man. That's
Should be able to
wild.
get behind the tiger.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
wanna
should
I'm
be
gonna
able.
try and jump behind that tiger, use it as cover.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm clicking the
Then,
detonator. Click, 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 bang.
Alright.
That should punch directly through. Take out the turret ring, so that won't work anymore.
Okay.
Please die.
Should also punch straight through the core of the tank, filling the crew compartment. So
Okay, there's a massive smoking hole on the storm crab. And this crab tank is thrown off. And has taken significant damage and lost a couple legs. Limao, you're having trouble still.
Yes. I'm going to move over here. Yeah, I'm going to use the 5 of swords to shoot into the rear of this tank.
Okay.
It's a 4.
Okay. Yep. 4 plus. Yeah, it's 4 plus 1. So yep. 5 swords definitely penetrates. And it does enough. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. So who said that the 45 code was outdated?
you're literally using magic.
Who said a 45 Colt was outdated? Look, you guys chose not to use magic. It's not his fault. Okay, this show.
Also, who did say a 45 Colt was outdated? None of. Not until you brought it up, really.
Are you doubting best player?
He lost that title. Do not give it to him.
All right. Shell crab crawls forward.
He started talking, so he lost. Like anyone else who's spoken.
He
Come
then,
on, Arizon doesn't
tilts
have it.
forward, pointing the tip of the shell at you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It rolled a 1.
It misfires and it just detonates, killing itself. Fucking Lemao just shits himself.
Oh, God.
Beautiful. All right, Crab Tank is severely wounded. There is a massive hole in the front armor. It limps along slowly.
How far is the phosgene eaten in? Because it might now just be leaking the remnants out of that hole.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is the last 10 of it taking effect, so that turret should be fucking liquid.
Gooey turret,
Well,
gooey
Get
turret.
inside it.
Inside a turret, yes. It's going to push the Tiger 1, Tiger 4 aside, or yeah, Tiger 1.
Oh, there goes your cover.
That's its turn. Rob Banks.
Up to here and fire a few more.
Sonic.
Empty my magazine. Sonics into the back.
Okay. Screech bang, screech bang, screech bang. And then the crab legs straighten out after some spasming, and the thing falls dead.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, random citizen.
You're welcome, random teammate.
We saved the day. Okay.
Hold on. Satisfying.
There's such a relief for that thing. I'm so glad I got that phosgene off.
Can you believe that Bright advised me to double the health on all the tanks?
I can believe it because I was there.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. This wasn't the doubled amount?
It was not the double amount.
Oh. I would have had to use my second
for this
phosgene
quiet.
on the mouse. God damn you, Bright. Anyone made me dip into my recreational phosgene.
the stuff I huff only slightly.
Also, you're not supposed to double their health until the new game plus.
Yeah.
No, it's 3 times the new game plus because you have in-game equipment, so we got to make it equivalent to.
The fuck is the bonfire?
Oh yeah, the bonfire is all the way back in Boss.
No, actually, what it is only Illuminati characters have bonfires.
Yeah,
they have something.
But
their progress doesn't get reset.
It's
Anyway,
not Blake's turn.
Anyway, Korak.
Wait, I thought we killed it.
Well, we
There's
killed the
still
big
other
tank. There's a
other
couple of
stuff
other
here.
things.
There's at least 2 more things to kill. Probably more.
Okay, so I guess if I moved up to like here, I could line of sight that.
You can
Okay.
try to see that, yeah.
Bang.
Yeah, Porsche did.
Zappy, zappy.
Four hits. You get you don't have zappy anymore.
I don't?
No, it's only for 2 rounds.
No, no, that's not how it described. It's the other thing that said 2 rounds. This just says I electrify the thing.
Let me read
I
Charges
it back.
believe it's 2 rounds.
Charges a consumable item such as a grenade or ammo magazine, a paralytic shock for 2. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought it just stunned them for 2
Oh.
rounds. Misread that. Yeah.
Yeah, you paralyze.
You can stun them for longer than
damage
that,
incident.
depending on. Yeah.
Yeah, I misread that as paralytic shock for 2 rounds, as in shocks them for 2 rounds. Anyway, bang, bang, shoot, pew.
Yep. Eye stalks are blown out. It is dead.
Haha, you don't have eyes. Ah, see, eyesight's all at him.
Numb is there. He was moments away from being squished.
But Raw Bank saved them.
Sure. Yep. Where's the
Definitely
last
not
tank back
all the
on?
damage he did himself. There's one crab shell just walking around over here.
Oh. Well, I've still got slug loaded.
I would recommend not shooting it, considering this area is the munitions depot.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, fine. I'll shoot near it with my handgun. Get its attention.
Okay.
Does it turn to me?
No.
On failed.
I'll walk. Hang on. I'll walk. Hang on. I'll walk towards it.
Okay.
5
you walk
spaces. Adroit. Yep.
Alright.
Adroit. There we go. Now, Limau.
Limau, you change your pants, right?
He's going to walk over here and keep an eye on these tanks.
No,
Bear back.
So far, none of the other tanks have moved.
Yeah, I'm not trusting that.
This guy keeps scuttling this way. Rob Banks.
Oh, he was scuttling, was he?
Yeah, scuttling. Alright, I should have done this.
Ah, I see. That
Or
makes
this.
more sense.
There, he was scuttling that way.
How many of these shells were explosives? Last I checked.
Well, all the ones on the mouse were high explosives.
All of these.
The other ones were a mix of armor penetration and high explosive.
Well, I'm gonna move the here and then prepare an action to beat it to death with my fists if I have to. if it walks over here. Well, I can't really use my melee weapons because they're stun batons. They'll just detonate it.
Yep.
50% chance to detonate. Yeah.
Look, man, if I can get its attention, my next one, I'll just punch the fucking thing.
Just rip the legs off or the arms off and just toss it in the back of the van.
Yeah.
All right.
You know they can detonate themselves, right?
Yes, but they seem to not want to do that when they're incapacitated.
Correct.
He said he was AFK.
Does anyone want to act on his behalf, or do we just?
I mean, if Codrake and Almeida already have plans for the shell crab, I don't see any reason for him to do anything but walk into cover and wait.
Yep.
Okay. Numb. Invader.
He's also.
Are you awake?
Nah, he fell asleep. Into a fries-induced coma.
Sleeping, not even once.
No, sorry, I'm getting messages from mate I saw today. Alright. Another 5 spaces forward.
Yep.
And shoot it with my handgun on droid. Next to it.
Try
Next
get
to it.
attention.
Next to it. Get his attention. Yep. Maybe I hit a leg at most.
I'm trying to aim away from it. You roll a 1, you hit it dead on.
Yeah, that would be it, wouldn't it?
In fact, you hit the highly explosive head.
I see. So no head.
All right, Limao.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just going to double move to here and still keep an eye out for the tanks.
Shell crab attention is received. It moves this way. Tilts forward.
Oh, fuck. Well, he's a
Oh, boy.
Gwendolyn, so,
Okay.
Oh, lucky.
Make a 6.
yeah.
Kaboom.
We'll make a 4 and above because he gets a +2 on the dodge.
Yeah.
Well, he made a 6
There you go.
anyways.
You dodge. Last enemy takes care of himself by blowing himself up to try to hit you.
Oh, shame we couldn't capture another one.
All right.
I'll,
and there we go. Combat's over.
Yep.
Is it really over though, or are we going to go and
I return.
individually check every single one of the tanks?
We're
to
gonna have
ensure
to
it's
check every single
Did we
fucking
did,
tank.
did we win the fight?
Yeah.
sacrifice?
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna go around, I imagine, with the mage and just knock on the tanks, punch them.
Yeah, just
Knock, knock, knock. Housekeeping.
fortunately I don't have any more sonic grenades left. Otherwise, I just ate every single one of them because it shouldn't do damage to metal. So
I'll just go around punching the tanks.
All right.
Are
look,
the lights back on?
don't damage the tanks that don't have.
No, I'm just punching
crabs
the
in them.
hole. I'm not
The
punching any
lights that
fucking crab.
weren't damaged by being in proximity to high explosions are back on. Of course, the other ones are not. You go around and check the tanks, and you see most of them are empty, almost bare bones furnishings in them. Some of the ones that were in maintenance, even less than that. You find 2 other tanks, not with full flesh envelopment like this guy has, but you see something resembling a spherical aquatic egg on a couple of the seats. Growing
Bag
up.
it for
Yeah.
Yep. Rip them all out. Bag 'em.
take the entire seat if we have to. Don't damage the
Oh.
eggs. We might need them for research.
I mean, they're not going to be very good seats. They'll just come right out. They're little fucking square blocks.
Look, I'm sure Manticorp will refund them for the fucking seats.
Yep. So we
What
rip.
about the 9 tanks we destroyed?
So we rip all the seats.
Actually,
out.
we destroyed 0 light tanks. That was entirely their own incompetence.
Yeah, we destroyed several heavy tanks.
You found the light tanks like that.
No, 9 tanks that are destroyed.
We did flip the mouse, though. That was us. We did flip the mouse.
Well,
How?
hold on.
Don't worry about it.
Well, hold on a minute. You have to understand, right? It was their own incompetence that did that because they allowed the crabs to move in.
You see, right, when I walked up to the mouse, there was a prompt that came up, and it said, hold F to flip mouse.
Look, it's you
I'll
don't blame the
control it.
exterminator for the damage the rats did, do you?
Yeah.
I believe
Some
the
people
exterminator
do.
the damage that the exterminators do.
That's neither here nor there.
I mean,
We
it's fine. They could have kept losing people. They're Russians. We don't care.
they wanted this sorted for some reason. I imagine they want to refurbish this place into an actual tank yard.
Well, anyways, we are done here. We have the samples. Time for drink.
Now call in a cleanup crew to grab the big samples too. Even if they're dead, they might reveal
How the
something more
fuck
about
would
the
you
anatomy
even
of these
move a
things.
mouse?
Very carefully.
They are almost 200 tons.
They're a bit lighter now that we're done with them.
All right, so that is the end of your mission. Your characters will return to base with all the samples that you found. The other team, let me go ahead and clear all this shit out. Doing this.
Ah, crap's still here.
All right, so your other team has made some progress on tracking down the persons that have done whatever to Echo. They've searched 13 locations in the Moscow area. The first 5 locations they've gone to were empty apartment rooms or places that are otherwise not actually connected to the to technology that would give off any signals. That would be traced to any hacking attempts. So someone has obviously been spoofing locations. The later times, the team has run into cult activity, though it's not entirely certain what they would have done or why they've done it to Echo, but it is some form of Russian cult that has hackers in their team. The first breach, you guys have killed everyone on site, but that's how you guys have gone.
That's par for the course.
Yeah, I imagine Hans was very happy if he was the one doing it.
But after 4-9 has heard reports of this, she said capture any.
We would have captured one. We're not stupid. Come on.
Yeah,
No,
you,
no,
yeah,
no.
most
The
you
only-
would have
the
gotten
only-
one of
The entire first group was killed.
Look, the
I'm
only way we
telling
could
you
have killed
this.
the entire first group is if they fought back even while we captured them.
Yeah,
The
we would
second
have
group,
captured
you're
all their
able to get
equipment though. So
the second group, you're able to get some actual hostages to bring in.
prisoners, not hostages. It's only hostages if you're demanding a ransom or something, or you're holding them in exchange for time with law enforcement. These are prisoners.
Torture victims.
Anyway,
It's advanced interrogation.
Soon to be torture victims.
Yeah, advanced interrogation is the
At
term.
any rate, Manticorp Intelligence has been sifting through them for the time being.
Yep. Hans quite happy to volunteer to help if they'll let him.
Interrogated? Okay.
No, to interrogate the Russians.
I don't know. He seems
They
like
killed
that
one
kind
of his
person.
great uncles.
Who fell off a guard tower.
No, that was a cousin.
Your cousin's way older than you.
Well, great. Granddad's
Great cousin.
Well, yes, I know. Well, I know he was great because of what he did, but that's beside the point.
He was the best shot the camp had,
At any rate, the group tracks their activities to a last possible known location at some some rail yard far south of Moscow. And most entirely outside of city limits. Though, of course, during the Kanyoshi, yes. Though during the course of your soon-to-be rapid deployment, a bunch of analysts break into the room saying that the situation has changed on the map. They say that there is the Russians say that there is now a tower of steel and smoke that has been that has just appeared within a mile of the gate.
Shit. Here we go again.
And Chekhov is asking that Manticorp investigate it.
Yep.
Right, so
Why do I have a feeling that's a job for an Illuminati, and we're all gonna die?
hold on. What specifically happened? I was
A tower of steel and smoke appeared by the gate.
ah
Yeah, specifically a
Okay.
tower of twisted steel and smoke.
okay.
It's okay. That's
All right.
all you have to.
It can stay there as long as it doesn't harm anyone. I think.
Yeah, it's just something that.
This is
something
really
that
Modern
popped
our
up
problem. Is
close
really
to the
our
gate.
problem. Well, hold on. It's a tower. It's not like it's gonna chase us down. And yes, I am tempting fate.
We are in Russia. Just throw a nuke at it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's a twisted tower that's risen from God knows where. Does it whisper to people? Does it offer to make them whole?
No.
Oh god.
Our electronics in the radius just, at full charge constantly.
Nothing like that.
Anyway,
Any dead animals just not dead anymore?
Wouldn't that make them alive animals?
undead animals.
No.
As you wait to hear
No.
reports, you also yeah, it's not not in this map, but of course this is what it would be looking like right there. Try to draw a little doorway, but
It will make us whole.
Didn't she?
You hear reports of humanoid beings coming out of the tower. They say humanoid because they're beings of naked, dark flesh, but their eyes and mouths are sewn shut.
They happen to be
Okay, I
vaguely
have a
reminiscent of the
suggestion.
infected.
We call the local boss agents and ask them for a ceasefire. Because
Yeah.
because that shit is a higher problem than bosses.
Call the local boss agent and ask them to deal with it.
Look, that's your job.
We'll
Alright,
call for a
so-
ceasefire. We'll set up the cordon, the perimeter, and when they come out, we just gun them down.
Alright, so the question is, do you want to engage on this mission next, or refocus your efforts back on?
We need
getting the
Echo.
people
We
done?
can't.
We need Echo, yeah. We can have
Fritz-
we can cordon
Fritz
off the
needs
area,
Echo.
though. We
That is
can
true.
cordon off the area. Like, we can dedicate
So,
some characters to making sure that no foreign teams can get to that site.
The Russians have had their requirements met first thing when we got the chance, but we need to sort in-house things, right?
Surely Manticorp can
Speaking
devote
of,
some manpower to ensuring that whatever's going on there doesn't expand.
Speaking of, is 492 busy to give us a debrief?
Sure. Do you want to debrief from Fortnite?
Oh,
Yeah, the edible.
Look, 5-star rating. How'd we do?
We all survived.
At least 4.
4-star rating, outstanding patriotism.
Excellent.
I knew playing Genshin Impact was the right choice.
So what part lost us the stars? The question.
Collateral damage.
What collateral damage?
The the 10 shells that were prematurely detonated outside,
Well, I could hardly do anything about them waking up, could I?
and
Could have used the flashbang.
and the 8 tanks lost.
Okay,
Look,
but
4
that
of
was
them were
entirely
our fault.
their problem. Like, if they had fucking known there were crabs in there, they would have detonated those tanks too.
They would have. I want to know if I can eat one.
No.
What do the Manticorp scientists say? Is this a new delicacy that will be introduced under Manticorp branded products?
Yeah.
No, but they will not
Are
be.
these things going to be cloned for their meat?
They will not be cloned for meat, and they're probably not going to be used as a control system for a
self-homing
tank,
munition.
yes. Because one, they're still animals, and they're not the highest functioning kind of animals either.
It's simple. Self-homing munitions.
Just
Yeah.
deploy them in the middle of the enemy. Just like
Yeah.
drop pod them.
Drop them
Doesn't
at any,
matter.
like, supply depots, just let them
Yeah,
infect.
it doesn't matter that they're rabid beasts that go off the rails and destroy everything if that's exactly what you want them to do.
Yeah,
Well,
and then
no,
you know
not only
that
does
when
it not matter, it's good.
Yeah, and then you know that when you overtake their supply houses, you just blow them up from a distance, and it's fine.
All makes sense now.
In any case, samples were recovered. I'm sure whoever the
Yeah.
report filer filed the report to the Russians.
Yeah, I can update my dreadnought.
Yep, it'd be Lee Mao. Or not
I
Lee
feel
Mao, it'd
bad
be,
for that man.
sorry, it would be Min Wan. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel bad for that man.
I feel bad for this man, for he's on a team with you people.
Look, did he even know this was the type of shit he'd be doing?
I didn't.
Man's a
No,
drone
nobody.
jockey, and
Well, he didn't have to dodge tanks.
true, very true.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and close this recording. Thank the one viewer for watching. Have a good night.